Hello, everybody, and we are back for another amazing episode, and I can't wait for this one. I'm so excited. I had a very short time to plan this out, and good thing she's used to this. She's used to me. I bring her into trouble. She's always like, let's go, girl, let's do it. So she's up for this fantastic episode, and I can't wait to invite her in with us today. So it's so hard to really find time with your guests, especially if you're both mums. Good thing we're both from the UK, so the time zone, we don't really have to have a problem. But I'm not working on a Friday, but she's working, so I have to wait until 7 p.m. and my kids are sleeping in the next bedroom, so I have to shut my fucking mouth. And I can't laugh too loud, but we're not going to ruin the night by being quietly laughing. Well, who knows? People might think I'm prim and proper in real life, but really, I'm a crazy one. But let's not wait too long to start this beautiful episode. Welcome to Bleep It or Not, in the podcast where stories are real, unfiltered, and sometimes a little bit unhinged. But today is so special because this experience is about the tale of two colleagues turned besties. And Morocco is the place that we decided to make that friendship grow. It's a country full of color, chaos, culture, beautiful riads, luxury desert camps, flirting immigration officers. Ooh, I can't wait to talk about that. Ferrari airport pickups, souks that steal your heart and your money, and enough memories to last a lifetime. I am Tanya, your lovely host for Bleep It or Not, your resident passenger princess who packs her entire wardrobe for a 4-day trip. And joining me is my ride or die, the planner, the organizer, the woman who made this whole trip happen, from Riyadh life to Agafy luxury, from street food feast to getting lost in the souks, from dancing in cars to losing phones. Whose phone is it? I wonder. Getting fined by Moroccan police and discovering just how deep a friendship can grow in the middle of desert. So this is our Morocco story. The good, the funny, the chaotic, the unforgettable. So grab a mint tea, sit back, and come travel with me and my bestie, Vitrani. So this is Bleep It or Not, Morocco edition. Let's all welcome my ride or die, Vitrani.
Yo, it's Vitrani. Yo, queen!
Every alley looks the same. Tiny worries getting bigger as she calls out Tanya's
Oh
name.
my God. Oh, that is amazing. I love that. What a vibe. Okay. First of all, welcome. Thank you so much for making time today. We are so excited to talk about our unforgettable trip to Morocco, and we can't wait to share, our journey. Let's call it journey because it felt like really 2 weeks fucking holiday, 2 fucking full weeks, but it's just fucking 4 days. But I think it's probably because it's my first time to travel without my kids and my husband, and it just felt like, I don't know, like we're unstoppable. We have dinner.
It's like the tiger in you just comes out. Like
Absolutely. Okay, so now let's get into it. Why Morocco deserved a Bleep It or Not episode? It's because there's a lot of drama that happened in this trip. There's fucking a lot, and we're going to name it one by one, okay? But before we go into details, we just feel like this trip deserved really a special episode. That's why we're doing it now. And of course, I want Vitrani to tell the story using her point of view instead of me just talking to myself. So why not, right? So this isn't really a travel guide, but if in case you are wanting to travel to Morocco, absolutely get in touch with me and Vitrani. We'll hook you up to our
our special guy.
Okay? Yeah, to our special guy who took care of us in Morocco. So hopefully he can join us later today when he's not busy shishaing. So, and it's about this episode. Yeah, well, this episode is about friendship, experience, and real moments. Can we talk about first, what were the choices we had before? I couldn't remember anymore.
Well, to be honest, like, because you were so into this beach holiday, you wanted, you know, hot country and beach. But then I think, looking at the timeline, as in like, we were looking at December, there was not a lot of choices with the hot country, unless it's further, isn't it? Like, unless it's like Dubai, you know, 7 hours, 8 hours flight. Yeah, Asia, which is like even longer. So we're thinking, right, what is like a country that is still hot during December and it's, you know, beautiful still. And I think Morocco was kind of one of them, but we weren't sure, you know.
Yeah, I think one of them is Gran Canaria. Yeah, because I think Gran Canaria is like if it's Mediterranean, and then it's going to be fully hot, right? Okay, but of course,
the reason why we didn't go to Spain is because I think you said that you've been to Spain quite a lot as well, and
yes,
yeah, exactly. We wanted to go to somewhere that we both haven't been before.
Okay, I remember one place that we kind of like included in the list, or like choices or options. I think it was Nice, France.
That's right.
Right, because I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. Like, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, and we're kind of like, okay, because this is our first. We want it to be something really like an adventure, so that we both don't know. Because I know if I'm with Vitrani, I'll be safe. Okay. She's good with maps. She's got lots of money, and she'll take care of me. Okay. But because I want to really
mention the money bit, eh?
Because I have to add that if she's rich, I'm richer. I'm really good at spending money. Okay. I need to be richer. We kind of like thought like, oh, you know what? We want it to be an adventure where we both don't know, because it's a lot of revelation about our friendship, and so I think the root of this is because Vitrani and I talk so much at work. Okay, and then a lot of people heard about that, and Sad's got got big ears and started. You know what? Why not Morocco? I said, does it have a beach? Because that's my number one priority. And he said, beach? Yeah, there is a beach, but I think you would have to travel. And I said, well, that's all right then. Okay. And then really, we just went in blind. We went in blind. That's why I think the beautiful part about that is, when you travel with your family, you kind of like plan everything like so structured. Where you going, what day you're going, what clothes are you wearing, because you've got kids. You just got no time to actually sit down on your bed and think about that. So you need to be really structured. But with this one though, you won't believe it. We didn't even book our last hotel, I think 2 weeks before.
Literally,
2 weeks before. 2 weeks before. We didn't really know what to expect, but we kind of like Google where we're going. Vitrani actually created a list in Morocco where we're going to visit. She's still structured. Yeah, she's still very structured. And I'm like there sitting, lovely. Because my goal is like, I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to bring fucking cameras. I'm going to bring nice clothes. And then she's like, okay, we're going to go here. So we're literally functioning differently, which is best combination.
We handle
perfect dynamic
differently. Yes, right?
Absolutely. Okay, before we go into details of Morocco trip, I want to give our viewers an overview of our friendship. So how did we know each other? Okay, so you might already have a bit of an inkling because we're talking about work. Okay, so yes, Vitrani and I are colleagues. Okay, so
we met through work.
The difference is, yes, we met through work. How long have you been in the company?
So I've been in the company actually 12 years. It's 13 years coming up this year.
Okay, sure 13 years.
Is yours 10 years?
Yes, I just turned 10 years last year, November. But I didn't start in the same team as Vitrani. So I started in the call center bit, which is, I think, the operations, and I only been in the same department with Vitrani for I think 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. So even more than that, maybe 8 years. So that's how we knew each other. But the first time I saw her, I don't know if I told you this story. We were still all working in Portland House. Do you remember
we're
that?
still in the office, full-time office.
Yeah. Well, we don't work in the same department yet, but I still come in the same building at the time. Yeah. And I think that's the only building we had at the time, right? And I think you were coming out with the rest of the team. So that includes Reg and blah, blah, blah. And I saw you and I said, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And if you look at Vitrani, if you look at Vitrani now, she doesn't look Filipina, okay? But at that time when I saw her, she's got long hair. She's wearing like a thick arse long coat, like long, like in a thick one.
Okay.
Yeah, perfectly. You were wearing a white long coat, and I think a boots. Could be boots, I think.
Maybe it was
and I
winter.
said, oh my God. Yes. And I said, oh my God, she's so fashionable, so beautiful. Could she be Filipina? Like when you see Asia, that's the first thing you ask. Could she be in the same where I was? So, and I was so curious. And then when I got the job, the first thing I did is look at the department's people, and she was fucking there. And I said, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm going to talk to her. Yeah. So I might have forgotten to tell you. So when I joined the team, the first thing I looked for was her. And there she was in her little own bubble, in the little own corner. And I said, I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to ask her if she's Filipina. Girl, 100% wrong. Because the moment she fucking opens her mouth, she's fucking British.
What the hell of fun?
Head to toe. Because she doesn't have any accent, so I couldn't now ask her and say, oh my God, will I ask her, are you Filipina? Because she don't fucking sound one. So I'm thinking she probably was born here, she grew up here, because just there's no twang. And that's where I found out, because I'm really nosy and I'm too scared to ask her because I think I was too forward, and she's a bit shy. We're both shy at that time, so the craziness just only came out quite recently. So I've asked Reg and I said,
I think just become a mom, isn't it, being...
Oh yeah, change you entirely. So I spoke to Reg and I said, where is she from? You never trust Reg when it comes to ethnicity, because until now
he said Malaysia, right? Oh my God, Reg never gets it right. I swear down.
Never. Because with me, he never gets it right. How many times have I answered the question, where are you from again, Tanya? Like, for fuck's sake, Reg. I am from the Philippines. But always, every single time he would introduce me to someone, she's from Thailand. Every single time. So, but at the time I didn't know that you cannot rely on Reg, okay? But I didn't know that, so I said, oh, she's from Malaysia. Okay, she's not from the Philippines. She's not from my country. And then Reg said, oh, I believe she's not. Yeah, she's from Malaysia. I believe so. But I could be wrong. Okay, he prefaced me that. Okay, so okay. The moment I got a chance to talk to Vitrine, that's where I found out she is Indonesian. So, but the friendship didn't really blossom because she's still in a separate team, but although we're in the same umbrella department. So she's a web developer and I am a web services marketing. So completely different technical, beauty and social skills. So social skills, that's what marketing is for. I mean, particularly probably just me. So we probably know each other 7 years, 8 years, but we started getting close 5 years. So you could probably say we've been friends for 7 years because we've known each other, although the friendship has not blossomed into this type of friendship that you're seeing now, but we still have banter. So when we see each other, we still say hi and we still, chat, we gossip and all those sorts of stuff. But because now the difference is, yes, we still work in the same department. Yes, she's still web development, and yes, I'm still marketing. But we work in a particular team called Agile, where both of us are actually 100%. That's how it started. And I believe Agile started only, I think, 2 years ago. And that's, I think, that again deepened the friendship. So, but prior to that, there's already established friendship. I'd like to know what's your first impression of me, and I'll tell you. Okay. Well, I already told you my impression of you. Yes. Well, so the first time I saw you, fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. So my first impression of you was like, oh, you're fashionable, because every day you go into the office, you never see her wearing the same clothes. And every single clothes, I'm like, geez, she's so daring, you know, like you wearing like a skirt with a tie, like really, really daring clothes. And I'm like, this girl got sassiness and like, you know, fashionable and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then, yeah, I remember we talked about like where we're from. And you did say that like, I sound like a British. I'm like, girl, please, you know. And then do you remember I asked you, have you been to this place? To go to this like hot pot place. Remember, that was the first time we ever gone out. That's a friend, like personally,
God,
you know, one to one.
Yes, just the two of us, isn't it?
Yes, it's the two of us. Yeah.
My God. And I found
there,
out that she is a hardcore spicy girl. She likes spicy. Oh my God, you reminded me of a lot of things that just happened really. Also, the photo shoot when you were pregnant. Remember the Great British Cupcakery?
Yeah, but that's
oh my God, what a beautiful friendship.
A year or 2 years after. But the first time we ever like gone out was the hot pot, which I thought that was quite cute.
And I'm gonna find out if actually Sad is free now. So I am messaging. This is our how do you call this? Yeah, this is
Morocco
our
bitches.
Chat Morocco bitches. Now, so while we're waiting for Sad to join us, let's talk about the part where Sad encouraging us to visit Morocco. So I think my main concern at that time, like how expensive it is, how beautiful it is, beaches, and how hot it is. So Saad really sold it to the level of like, it's fucking hot. Yeah, December, it's hot. So we believed it. Girl, we're ready for summer. Okay, there is a story why I'm mentioning that. Okay, hold that thought. Why are we mentioning the temperature? Because that was the biggest mistake we've done. But we
won, you know, hot countries. That's why it's so straight away, isn't it? For us, we're like hot country. Yes, and it's only 4 hours.
Let's go for it. We completely place our trust to Saad, okay? So we trusted our safety. So even, you know, see, apart from my things as well, Martin was kind of like worried. It's like your first time going, just the two of you, and you're both girls. And he's like, is it safe in Morocco? And I said, well, Saad will be with us at some point, and I'm sure it'll be safe. So it's like still a tourist spot. So I don't imagine it to be, I don't know. I mean, we'll blend in. That's always my reason out. So I'm like, we'll blend
Asian,
in.
You know? Yeah.
Yes, we're Asian. No one would, would attempt, because I don't think Martin has seen me the version of like I blend in so quickly that people, and then I try to learn the language as well. And when I haggle, you know, to the point of like them
so
being
good.
embarrassed to talk to me. Yeah. So I wasn't really worried. Were you worried about feeling safe in Morocco? No. Yeah. I didn't as well. I was ready. Fucking ready.
Even though some people did say, you know, are you sure Morocco is a, you know, safe place to go just with the two girls? And I'm like, I don't worry at all. It's fine, you know?
Yeah. Well, okay. I thought it was already 8:00, but he's like saying 8. Okay. I don't look at the time, so it's 6:30 only. Okay, 8:00.
Tanya.
Okay, 8:00.
8:00.
Okay,
Right,
so now, all right, Habibti, sorry. Okay, so now, how did you plan it? Because you are the significant part of the planning. Because I would just shut the fuck up on it. Because really, hotels, flights, paying them, and all that, and even the activities. Is that how you really function?
Yeah, so even
are you
with
that
my
crazy?
Family, even with my family,
okay,
that's what I do. Like I organize everything for them. Like, so I'm used to like looking at flights, looking at hotels, comparing stuff, and I always also wanted to go somewhere that is direct flight. I don't like, you know, like going to transit here, and it's just wasting time, you know. And when I look at the flight, there's a direct flight from Newcastle to Marrakesh using Jet 2. So I'm just like, yes, Tanya, there's a direct flight. Let's book this one. And I think we kind of booked it quite early on, didn't we? Was it like 6 months earlier?
It was also the first time that there was a direct flight. That's why I think it was a sign. And we said, you know what, let's go do it. And it was quite cheap at the time, right? It was really cheap, to be honest. So we went for it. Saad already said that he can join now. Wow. Okay. Let's see if he joins us now. All right. So we'll be seeing Saad shortly. When the planning happened with Trani, how did you decide on the activities? Did you have to ask Saad?
Hello? No, I didn't. So I looked at social media, which I always do anyway. And also just like by Google, I guess, because you just like type Marrakesh attractions, like top attractions. And so I just put it in a list where we wanted to go. And then I'll go past Saad to just say, is this, kind of like good, places that is like good to go. And he just agreed, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But then the interesting part about that, like on the actual day when we're there, we never like, is this going to be day one? We just like went for it, didn't we? Like we just
went with the flow. Yes.
Yeah. So,
we really went with the flow. I think also the thing, I remember something. Ad has a habit of actually suggesting expensive places like clubs. What does he think we do?
Yes.
Does he think like we like?
He thinks we like to party. We likes to drink. We like to dance, which we do. We do like to dance. The drink part not so much, but we're not a party animal like he thinks like we are. So
yes. Yeah. His suggestions are like, okay, go to this posh place. So you could see a lot of elite people in there. And I'm like, is that interesting enough?
Yeah.
Do we like, we're just kind of like both Vitrani and I think that's our common ground. Yes, we love to party, but we love to party just the two of us in our own comfort zone. So like in our room, we do our concert, and this is what we always tell each other when our last food review for All Pocket. So I'm shamelessly plugging my other episode. And here we are. Hello.
That's a bit of culture here.
Wait. I'm going to play the music for you, okay?
She's shying.
You're doing that again. Everybody,
goodness.
Let's welcome our Habibi.
She calls out Tanya's name. Table by the street, neon orange soda fizz. We survived the maze, now we feast, that's the biz. Waiter brings a mountain, we just grin, say bigger. Counting every sipper, one by one, liver. 5, 10, 20 stack.
Oh, I missed that. It's a minty. Well, okay, everybody, I just want to give you a heads up. What we have here is our very, very special Habibi. This is Saad. The mastermind of why we chose Morocco. So, Saad, I would give you the floor now because you've got a business, travel packages for anyone who's interested. So please plug it now before we start bombarding you with questions.
Travel. It's just a seasonal one we do it during the holidays, but it's a part-time gig we do on days off, so everybody can enjoy it on a weekend. Packages that doesn't cost a lot of money, as you experience.
Yes.
And
yes.
It's less for travel, less for own, so you spend less, you enjoy more.
I would 100% agree on that one. Vitrani and I are attesting to that 100% because I'm telling you, we didn't spend a lot in Morocco and we were taken care of. You know what? Scratch that word. We were treated like fucking queens, like we deserve. Yeah? We were treated from the time we stepped our foot. Yes, we landed in Morocco.
Right.
We were treated like queens, okay? So now, Saad, how fucking friendly are you? Are you in a gang? Why have you pulled through all those people that took care of us? Tell us the truth now.
It's part of the business, you get the royal treatment. It's, again, less for travel. Don't worry about it. Just get there and we'll take care of it.
Wow. Okay, so you're not a mob member. You're not really like a drug dealer.
if it's a mob, then I failed because I demanded a ransom for you and I couldn't get it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, for context, when Saad left us, so he came back to work because Saad is also works in the same department, but this time Saad is actually in the same team with Vitrani. So that's how we are all collided. Okay. So when he came back, he threw a ransom note, verbal ransom note to our manager, our head manager, and said that if you want them back, this is how much they cost. But apparently he said they don't need us back. Yes, but okay, Sad. So you are from Morocco, right? So
Yes.
you are Morocco through and through.
Yeah.
Yes. So when did you move to the UK?
2011.
2011. So this thing that you're doing, that you create a package deal, do you actually do that, or did you do that for us because we are so special?
No, I did that before. I did that before, but I only do it so I don't do it. I do it during my days off. So, or people go and I arrange stuff for them there. I told you there was a Spanish brother and sister from Newcastle as well that went the week after you. So, just something I like to do.
Yes. Okay, Sad. Okay, I need to clear two things here, okay? Number one, why did you fucking lie to us that December would be hot? It's fucking cold.
I mean, you were wearing
Be
just a
honest,
dress.
Tanya. No, wait. I was told by Saad that the week before was 25.
Yes.
As soon as we land,
The day before.
it dropped.
The day before.
Just the day before, there you go.
Just the day.
And then as soon as we land,
You brought the cold weather with you.
although it didn't rain, which we thankful for.
See that's why we are blessed and queens, okay? But okay, just to let you know, Saad told us to bring jacket, okay? But we couldn't define jacket. We fucking forgot the definition of jacket.
I was in the office. Vitrani told me, should I take a coat? I was like, yeah, take like the one you're wearing. She's like, no, this is too heavy. So I blame Vitrani.
So he warned
Because
us, but of course,
No, I told Tanya, Saad told me to bring a heavy jacket, like a big jacket. And she was like, nah, 18 should be fine. 18 degrees fine. It's not cold. And I'm
I mean,
like,
when you
"Okay,
say
I trust you."
when you say cold, it was like British summer.
yes, I was
When you
kind of
say cold,
yes.
you're scaring people. It was like British summer. I mean, you did jump in the pool. So don't
Yes,
say it was
okay.
cold.
Hold on.
Well,
but
because
the
we're
pool is
Asian,
heated.
okay? Yes. The pool is heated. Okay, so when we say it's cold because we're Asian, okay, we really wrap ourselves up, okay. But you know what? This is why I discovered jalaba. Am I right with that pronunciation?
Yeah.
Yeah. So jalaba. So when I arrive in Morocco, our coat is not enough because it was wet, okay, but we can survive because we're still Geordie people, you know.
What we brought wasn't coat. It was just a cardigan.
what
that's
you
why
brought-
it's not enough.
What you brought was two yellow identical dresses.
He's sick of us. He's fucking sick of us.
That's what you brought. I looks like I'm going in the street with my two twins.
He's sick of us. Honestly, people will realize what are we talking about here, because I'm gonna flash it on the screen later. Why are we talking about like tweeny clothes? Okay, Saad did not expect that. But in all honesty, okay, Vitrani will say this as well. We have not planned the whole wardrobe. Yes, the yellow dress was pre-planned.
Yellow particularly,
That's the only thing.
That's
Yes.
the only thing.
Okay. So, but sorry for putting you on spot because he was shocked. He was fucking shocked. Okay. Because I want to show you that dress now. Hang on a minute.
When you came out, I walked back.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Then I was thinking of speaking to them. I was worried about myself. I was worried for my life.
Oh my God.
I'm going to Spain tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So I'm gonna leave you in like 5-10 minutes.
You're like going back to Morocco. Someone is going back to Morocco, guys.
Wow.
Unfair.
I
Morocco
know.
next week.
Exactly. I'm so excited. Could you please don't forget my Nila powder?
And my
Remind me. Remind me.
I will. Okay. I'm
will
gonna
be
show. I'm
in
gonna.
Marrakesh the week after, so remind me then.
Okay, I will. This is why he's sick of us. It's because of this particular dress. So look at us, looking all so pretty. Yeah, so we are...
It's not the dress as much as it's the identical uniform.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me? That is what you call fashion. But
Look,
yes...
When
The thing is, right, like both our cardigan is actually the
When-
same color too. Like we didn't expect that.
when multiple people wear the same item of dress and it becomes a uniform.
But yeah, so when
We
Sad
call
saw
it the
us...
Morocco uniform. It looks nice. I'm just joking. It looks nice.
Well, see, the thing is, when Sad saw us, you can literally see him running away, and we had to really chase him and say, "What's the matter? What's wrong with our outfit?" But yeah, he kept up with us. Really, he really took care of us. But Sad, thank you so much, because I would still need the names of the places that we went to, because the first night that we went to, our first night, that made us felt really connected with Morocco. Okay.
The first night was nice. I feel bad for the guy who had to close shop because he had lots of food. But
Was it because of...
No, we went to the market first. We went to the market and then we
Yeah,
went
well,
to
yeah, we went. Yes, we went to the
Yeah.
market. So I spent £57 already. It's because of I bought some. How do you call it? Incense. Is that how you call it, Sad? Like the one you burn. Is the one you burn? The one you burn. Bakur. Yes. So I bought them because I've been eyeing them. Because I used that. I burned those to use it to to make my hair smell nice and put it on my clothes in my closet. Blah blah blah. So Saad brought us there, and I also that night I bought the jalaba. Okay, so the jalaba, which I'm gonna post on the screen for everyone to see, is actually for men. What's the terminology? What's the term for women? It's jalaba. Jalab.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh,
Oh, still jalaba. Okay, but the
Yeah.
the fabric is different, isn't it?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, because they were offering.
It's like cotton for women.
Yeah, they were offering me the women's, and I said no. Look at that. I look like how do you call it? Like a witch, because it has a hood and it's wool. It's so warm. I'm so glad I bought it, and it was so cheap. How much did we pay for that again?
And the 80 gram was like less than, it was £12 to be specific.
I mean, I am being
We
offered following.
we heckled for it a lot.
He told me to run away after.
I ended up kissing the guy's head.
So see, this is why you need to book your holiday in Morocco with Saad, because he does those extra things for us, okay? So I think my favorite part of the night, apart from all those trips that we've been to.
You don't have to do that. Just let them know if we book. I don't have to do that. We have a local guy called Simo who looks after everybody.
Yes. So Simo, we have our own Simo who took care of us when Saad had to go back to the UK. But I want to stick with our topic about the liver, okay? So Saad gave us an option. What kind of dinner do you want? Do you want the Marrakesh or the Maghreb? Is that what you ask us? Because the Maghreb is the traditional.
Do you want Maghreb or Morocco?
Yes, Maghreb or Morocco. And I said,
Maghreb
okay,
is
what's
the
the
actual
difference?
name of the Morocco. It's called Maghreb. Morocco
Okay.
is the English
Posh.
name for it. Maroc, the French
Yes.
name. It's what people see there. But where you went was Maghreb.
Yes. So we
The
experienced the Maghreb.
places we've been to, they are not, like the restaurant is not in the tourist guide, it's nowhere on the internet. Even if you want to send someone location, you can't find it on the map.
Exactly. Okay, just to give you an overview of how that particular food looked like, it is divine. Can you confirm the name of the place, please, just in case for our viewers to ask? Would any taxi driver know that?
Now you have to get to the area which is Katba
Mm-hmm.
and just find it. There's no location for it. It's not on the map. It's not
Okay.
on the map. I mean, you see the. But if you tell the taxi, take me to the butcher in Katba,
Okay.
but you will
Right.
need to understand it. It's people call it different names.
Yes. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please all welcome the beautiful liver.
Never.
Look at that. I mean, look at how many we ordered. So yes, it is beautiful. And of course, my favorite is harissa. So you have to try it with harissa, but on its own, it's delicious already.
Appetizer, Tanya, wasn't it?
Yes. See, we absolutely loved it. We were so exhausted at that time, but we didn't fucking care. That food, how many did we order at that night?
The second night, we ordered 55 skewers to be specific.
I shouldn't be ashamed because I love that. But the first night, though, I think we had 35, isn't it? And it was cheap.
First night, we had, it's like 53 each.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? That is so cheap. And I love it. I absolutely. Vitrani and I were so crazy about it. Although, yeah, it gave us a bit of a tummy ache because... Yeah, tummy ache because I ate loads. I needed to shit. Yeah, I need to shit so bad because I think I filled my tummy to the brim. But yes, okay. So that was a trip we had for the first night. But Saad, I know you are quite busy and we don't want to take so much of your time. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you want to have an experience of Vitrani and I had when we were in Marrakesh, please get in touch with me or Vitrani, or I'll flash on the screen the website where you can go and book your deal or your travel deal with our Habibi. Thank you, Habibi.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Take care.
In 2 weeks. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy Morocco.
Okay, so that's our Habibi. So he really, I mean, I know it was chaotic. The three of us is already chaotic. I think it's also a revelation when the three of us actually met. You know, when we were there, spend days, night, you know, spend time together. It's a revelation that we're like siblings who would really be mean to each other, laugh at each other so much. There was no dull moment. There was no dull moment.
Filter as well. We just say what we want to say.
Oh, yes.
We laugh, we joke, we dissing each other.
I think that kind of like created a balance between me and Vitrani because me and Vitrani, just the two of us, is just crazy enough, you know. So Saad is actually just, you know, saying, calm a bit down, but he would again diss us and he would say something. It was just chaotic. So we absolutely loved the time we spent in Morocco and the friendship we built also with Saad. So what an experience. Okay, let's stick with our first day. We've mentioned already that we got picked up by Ferrari. The main bit that I want to talk about here is the song that played in Ferrari. This became our anthem. Why? Just the beat is amazing.
As soon as we heard it, we're like, right, what is this song? Yeah, remember?
Yeah, we actually have a video of us dancing in the car, and I was wondering, do you think that actually is playing the song in the background?
And that reaction is the first time we heard it.
That's the time where we got into the Ferrari, and it was a top down, and it was amazing. It was playing that song, and we said, oh my God, I love this song. So I've had to ask the name of it, but of course it's in Arabic. And it's written in Arabic, so I had to take a screenshot of everything. And then we started researching about that song, and we played that all throughout our trip. So now we go to the part where Saad dropped us off at the Riyadh Beach. What was your initial reception, going to the waiting area where they're fixing our room? What was your feeling at the time?
So the first time, actually, I'm being completely honest. The first time we went into the actual street, I thought, gosh, like, because obviously we don't know anything about where we are at the time. I thought, why is this like we have to go through an alley, you know, like the location isn't as great, because for me, I didn't know where we were at the time, and it was kind of like, it's just my first thought, okay, we're gonna have to learn where we are, right? And then we go into the hotel. The reception was okay, you know, but you could tell the people were friendly straight away, helpful. You know, they take us to a nicer bit of the Riyadh. We went through the swimming pool, right, where it's got like a nicer vibe, rooms and stuff like that. So I thought, wow, Tanya, what is this? Like, it's so beautiful. It's like, and this is the reason why I wanted to stay in Riyadh, because Riyadh is basically just a smaller hotel, and you kind of like feel like you're part of the local and so that
Yes.
it's not too fancy, it's not too like, but it's like kind of the real. So
You're right,
I thought the place was quite magical.
Yeah, I think my reaction was really the same. So it was, how do you call it? When we were starting to get into those narrow streets, people, the souk, I love it. Because my way of thinking when I travel is I like the immersion in the culture. So I was like, oh my God, too many colors. Terracotta, yellow. These are all earth colors. It's just like beautiful.
Orange.
But we couldn't see a lot. Yes, we couldn't see a lot at night at the time. But when we got to the hotel and we had to walk, I think that kind of like made me scared. So how do we go home? It's so dodgy. Like there's no light. There's no one in there. There's no fucking camera. So I'm like, no, it's okay, Tanya. You're fine.
We didn't know like that this is how the streets are in Morocco. So in fact, where our Riyadh place are actually quite a nice area. Do you know what I mean? And it's
Absolutely
actually quite a center of Marrakesh, which we didn't know at the time. We just thought, there's a lot of alley here, narrow streets that we had to go through, and we thought it was going to be like a bit dodgy, but actually it was a nicer, area.
Yeah, it was. Because I think we had.
Marrakesh,
I think we were able to compare it when we started moving into a different location, and we started like thinking,
next day,
so
when it's live.
we're like thinking, oh my God, how we were gonna do it. So I'm gonna show you quickly of what are we talking about. So like, how fucking beautiful is this hotel? So this is what it looks like. So we were waiting at the waiting area. So you could see, look at those designs and structures. My God. The moment we were there, our mouth was like left open. That pool, heaven. But this is not our place though. See, the beauty of that, we haven't told you, is we were given our own flow. So what you're seeing here is not our flow. So we are actually, above, one above. Yes, one above. So amazing. We have our own pool. We have the whole thing, like this, the whole segment is ours. It was absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. The colors, just blue, yellow, and then the designs, beautiful. The treatment that we received as well was immaculate.
Customer
It's
service in that Riyadh, every single person that treated us or welcomed us, it was like, it felt like he's our brother, like trying to help us into whatever we need.
It's like if they could give everything to us with their knees, they would. Like they gave us a bit of snack and mint. So that's the first time we had our mint Morocco style, where they literally lift up the whole teapot, to your face to see like, oh, look, this is the mint tea. It's amazing. It's like immersion, full immersion.
Even the second night? Yeah. So the pool was supposed to be shut at a certain time.
Yeah.
But then we requested to be like, can you extend it a little bit, because we wanted to go on the pool. And that's how nice they are. They're trying to make us feel like home. I think it shut at 10:30 and we came home at 11. Please, we use the big pool.
Like what we're trying to explain there, it's just everything we asked for we're given. So we were given all these special treatments. So that date was delicious. So that minty, I think we asked for more because I think we waited a little bit longer. It's because they probably were cleaning the room or whatsoever. But you saw how they were doing the teapot and all that. Yes, we requested to extend the swim night, because we're crazy. Because we know that it's just our flow. So we were laughing so hard. Our voices are too loud. Nobody complained. Girl, we were in the right place, and the right guests that we were with in that moment were also very nice. So we were very, very blessed at that night. So I think that just wrapped up the whole night. I think the energy level was too high. You had a hard time sleeping. So was it because of my snoring? So I snore a lot,
100%,
I snore loud.
100%. I think maybe especially, you've been tired all day, right? And
yes,
the thing is with you as well, you slept easily as well, though. Like as soon as like I
Mm-hmm.
think 10 minutes, you're out. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, my mind's still like I know I'm
Wandering.
not at home. I know,
Yes.
you know what I mean? So it's just me trying to settle in, and I'm like, I'm not settled yet. And knowing
Yeah.
that Tanya's also snoring, and I'm just like, girl, I can't sleep.
Yeah.
The first
She
night,
was sick,
I
yeah.
only slept like probably an hour max.
Yeah. Or could it be because of this shisha? We had shisha as well, right? So how was your first
Oh
shisha?
my
I want to know.
Actually, that was
I
not my
want to
first
know.
teacher.
Was it not?
Wasn't my
Okay.
first. No, but because I hardly do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I don't know whether I can do it again. Do you know what I mean? Or like I need to start
Yes.
practicing it again. You know?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
but it was
It was
good.
lovely flavor
You
what we
told
had,
me
right?
when,
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh. So she did the shisha like a pro. Okay. But most of the time, the boys, Simo himself and Saad, were the ones who enjoyed that moment. This is their moment. So they took us to wherever we need to. They fed us. So now we need to be quiet and we're gonna have to do our shisha and you do yours, and then that's us trying to relax, settling in the night and getting ready for bed. So that's probably their way of doing things. So but we enjoyed it, really. It was very quiet, that placement. And apparently, have you noticed this, that we are the only girls in that floor?
Yes.
Because
There's a lot of men, right?
apparently the women's shisha area is on top.
Girl, we gangster. Come on.
Yes, we're gangster. That's it. So I was like thinking, why is it
Blend
all
in.
men here? And yes, we blend in. We didn't really care. We're not really intruding. We're not noisy at the time. They were playing music, and men were just on their phones and just relaxing, and we were just quiet. And I think because we're so exhausted as well. Yes, yeah. They got us the right time, because if they had us at like 12 o'clock, where energy is too high, we'll be like laughing and crazy and doing all this shit, and they'll be kicking us out. Fuck off. Okay, so now let's go to day 2. Right, so day 2 is where the activities that Vitrani had planned out. Okay, so exploring. So this is where we decide, okay, we're going to be doing a lot of photo shoot. Should we bring clothes? It was my idea, but we didn't bring clothes because it's like it looks like we're entailed to walk a lot, and we're not sure of the weather. But you know what? Universe said, girls, enjoy. Here comes the sun. So the sun was actually out.
Yeah,
so we had really amazing shots. Yes, that the sun gave us, like a little shine here and there. So yes, we both pre-planned to wear our twinnies outfit, which is the yellow one that Saad mentioned earlier. The first activity we've had was was that museum, the Basha coffee.
The Basha coffee. That's the first one.
Yeah, because that's literally like less than 5-minute walk from where we
Literally.
are staying. And just as there, because they were just pointing there.
And that's how I realized where we stayed is actually the center of everything.
Yes, it was the heart of everything. So it was really, really good. We wish we knew that we could actually book them for a night, because we would try to their website. It's not allowing us because it's only less than 2 days or something like that. But we were told by the receptionist at the time that yes, you could actually do that. Just contact us. You know what? Experience where we there. So let's go to Basha. So we have this yellow twinsy outfits. We're having it's a fucking good day. Vitrani is still functioning like she had a good night's sleep. I was functioning like I'm ready for the full day. But I think her battery started running out by midday, because I think that the lack of sleep is starting to kick her in the arse and starting to feel like, hang on, I might need a bed. So, but we went to Basha. Beautiful as well. Very small museum. So we paid to enter, right? And then there's also option for you to just look at the museum. No need to go to Basha Coffee. But of course, Basha was mentioned or was quite prolific when it comes to like the coffee. So why the hell not? So we booked that one as well, like as a deal. Go to the museum. We took a photo of the nice facade, the nice background, the fountain and all that. So that's what we did. And when we were given this device where it would vibrate when we're ready to sit with Basha. So when we entered Basha, you could smell the coffee outside already. So what was your initial reaction when you entered Basha Coffee?
The place looks amazing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like with the walls and all the decoration. It's so Marrakesh, you know, like you get the experience of like a luxury of this cafe, right? And the smell of coffee as well is just wow, like you wanted to kind of try. But then, when you see the menu, I was just like, which coffee do I?
It's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options. And me not knowing, because I don't drink coffee daily. I only drink coffee when I need to. So I don't really know a lot of coffees or a lot of like nice coffee. I don't know what's nice, what's not nice. So I've literally just picked from the menu.
What is it called again? Is it called honeymoon?
It's called honeymoon. And I thought, right, it must be sweet, right? Because it's honey, right?
Yeah.
It says honey in there. But then, geez, nah, it was the wrong choice. I did not like that at all.
You could see the place is so beautiful. Like it's oh my God, it's just well designed. Look at the trees and how everything is placed. The waiters, everyone is just dressed up so appropriately. It's just so apt with the structures and the design and all that. It's beautiful. There we are. Where we were sat. So Vitrani ordered for the honeymoon coffee. So she didn't like it. What does it taste like? Is it like sweet or like weird? No, like is it like is there a cardamom taste?
I don't know what it tastes like, but it wasn't like a coffee. Like it's a flavored coffee, which sometimes, you know, like sometimes you have a syrup in your coffee, right? Or whatever.
Yeah. Like
especially in latte, right? And I would have thought it would have tasted similar to that. But then this is completely different because it's a black coffee with the flavor. And so it's completely, no. I was like, no, I chose the wrong one here.
Yeah, so she didn't like her order, but I ordered for a hardcore coffee. I like black coffee. I like strong coffee. So I forgot what I've actually ordered. I might have just ordered a normal one. I think Brazilian. It just clicked on me. So Brazilian,
you did ask the recommendation, right? You did ask that.
Yes, yeah.
What's the best
so
one?
I've went for the Brazilian, so it is quite strong, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Yeah. So I put a cream on it, which made it really creamy. And we've ordered this particular dessert because we're not really hungry at the time. I don't know why. We had breakfast.
Oh, we had breakfast.
We forgot to talk about the Riyadh B breakfast. Riyadh B breakfast is top.
It's one of the best one, actually.
Yes.
The best one
we ate like influencers. We ate like influencers, girl. It's all like fucking fruits. If it was me, my choice, I would have eaten rice. But because it's, you know, what we paid for, we went for it and we absolutely love it. Free coffee, everything. It was... I don't know.
Like I just realized as well that like in Morocco, the breakfast dish is actually a lot of just eggs, right? It's just eggs and bread and coffee, and and maybe fruit here and there, yogurt, and that's pretty much it. Because we've been to 3 different, you know, hotels or Riyadh or whatever. They all serve the same kind of similar, maybe different type of eggs, right? The way they cook it or whatever. But it's always eggs, bread, yogurt, you know, fruit. It's always those 4 always there, and coffee
and the mint tea. And the mint tea, yes. You're absolutely right. But I think if I'm gonna ask you now, amongst those places that we stayed in, so which is Riyadh B and Agafay, luxury camp, and then Dar Bonita, which is the best breakfast?
The Riyadh B, I would say.
Yeah. So I thought so as well. Riyadh B actually presented the food so nicely. It was a lot. There was even a pancake. There's almond butter. Beautiful. And then I remember it's not a lot of people as well. We were given a heating system next to us. Everything is like, do you need anything else? Do you need more? You know, like everything. It was just from customer service to the presentation of the food to the quality of the food they served us. 100%.
Completely
amazing.
Agree.
Okay. So that's probably why we only ordered one dessert or like one pastry or cake from Basha. It's because we're not, to share, because we're not that hungry. So
that's
we
right,
shared this. Yeah, it looks like a mallows. Okay, so I'm gonna flash that on the screen. It looks like a mallows, and it has a sprinkle on top. And then I think it's kind of like you break the mallows, and there's something inside, like a syrup or something. It's lovely. It is lovely, but not really something like, oh my God, I will never forget that dessert. No, it's something that probably you can get anywhere, who knows. But it didn't really register something like amazing. So I would rate it 7, to be honest. And then we had to rush. So after that, because again, it goes on rotation. The table goes on rotation. You can't stay there forever. Take your videos, do vlogging, you can't, because it's timed. Right. So after you finish, we're full and we're ready to go. I think we needed to go to Yves Saint Laurent Museum. Wasn't it?
Yes,
Is it the same day?
At a certain time, didn't we? So that's why we had to rush.
We scheduled it. Yes. And then how did we get there? Did we walk? Or did we took a taxi? No, I don't think we took a taxi.
No, taxi. We did.
Did we? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I had to download an app, remember? And
okay. Yeah. So we did the taxi. Yes. It wasn't really a long drive. So when we arrived there was a fucking long queue. But then again, because we were scheduled, so everything just went smoothly. Outside doesn't look really enticing. There's a lot of shops outside. There was a lot of tourists in there. It's a tourist spot. Okay. So what do we expect? We just wanted to take photos. Really, we're not interested about that. I mean, personally, I wasn't interested about the history of Yves Saint Laurent. We just wanted to be like, gram it, reel it. So we in the queue. We enter though. Okay, let's admit this. We also fell in love with YSL Museum because there's so many fucking cactus.
And the colors. And
the colors.
The cactus.
Yeah. And there's a lot of walking that we had to do, right? Because there's a system. There's only one way that you can go. You can't really loiter around like, oh, I like to go back there. Or I like to take a photo here. No, you need to be in the queue, and you can't even do a certain pose. You can't have a fucking tripod. They're quite strict on that. So I don't know why. What's the purpose of not having a tripod? Because we wanted to take a photo for the two of us. We just asked the next person in the queue to just take a photo of us. If you ask me personally, nothing really exciting in Yves Saint Laurent. It's just it's a gram. It's a place where you take photos.
Inside the actual museum, there's not much to it, and there's nothing. Yeah. For me anyway, it's not interested enough for me.
I think it's just the history of like how YSL started, like from jewelry and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay, if you're into that kind of stuff, like fashion and all, yes, maybe you will enjoy it. But personally, for me and Vitrani, we just wanted a bit of experience because it doesn't really left a mark. Like we would say, oh my God, yes, definitely we would go back again if we visit Morocco because it's just beautiful. That's it. What we love here is the cactus. The cactus are just unreal. Like there's billions of them. Yes, billions of that. And then also the structures. The structures are fantastic. And you know what? The best part, it's us. Against the structures. Tweenies. Yeah, tweenies. Hello. And I was going to turn around and show you a bit with us in the background.
Okay.
Mwah.
We attract so many people looking at us. Hello.
Yeah, excuse me.
Tweenies.
Yeah,
Asian. Yeah. Come on. What else do you want?
Yeah, queens. Queens of Marrakesh. Just not our thing. So it's not really something that we would say, okay, beautiful. Yeah, not that level. So we left, we got picked up. This is the time when we were talking about earlier with Saad. He picked us up from YSL, and this is where he saw us. He saw us with a tweeny dress, and he literally ran away. But of course, jokingly, he made us walk. He's a fucking Moroccan. What would he do? Ride a taxi? No, he made us walk. Good thing we were wearing sandals, but then again, Vitrani is exhausted by that time. It's the lack of sleep and also no food, because I think the coffee should have actually spiked your endorphins, but no, it didn't. So probably
I didn't really drink it that much. I only kind of had a sip of it, and I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then Saad made us walk for miles and I think it was 2 miles, I would say.
Yeah, because he said, oh, let's get a taxi here, but we can fucking find a taxi in the middle of fucking fast cars. So let's stand here, okay? Are we getting a taxi? And he keeps going on the phone. And I'm like, okay, you
Honestly.
know what? Let's fucking walk. How far is it? He's always saying, it's near. But we've been walking for fucking
He
20
never
minutes.
said where it is. He never said, oh, we get in there, or it's
there.
only 5 minutes away. He's just like, keep going. I'm like, the hell? Oh my god.
So the last bit of energy that Vitrani has to actually eat properly, gone. Because it was spent in walking, you know? Yeah. So we arrived
And I
to this...
remember even when we
very
got
simple-
into the restaurant, right? Like you guys were like asking me a question. I'm just like, just like zone out because I was just so tired, so hungry, and like, oh god.
Yeah, she was zombified at that point. She's just not bothered talking at her. You give her liver, she would probably say, what is that? She's just functioning zero battery. I mean, Sad felt it, you know, like I felt it, and I said, okay, let's take her home, okay? But before we talk about that, let's do the, how do you call it, the food, okay? So this was an interesting restaurant. This is not a posh restaurant as well. I love Saad. How he made us experience Maghreb, highest level. I've never experienced a culture in a different country to that extent, to like really experience it in that level. So when we arrived to this place, very simple. Nothing fancy. Everything white. Chairs are steel. Yeah, nothing special. We were sat in the middle, but they could tell already that we're foreigners, okay? But the moment Saad starts talking, he speaks French and Arabic, and they started, you know, treating us nicely. Oh, what did they serve us that I love the most, that I keep ordering? What was that? Do you remember that? I keep ordering for that particular
It being
snack?
something, isn't it? Like it's not snack. It's
Yeah. Oh
it's
my
like
god,
a
I forgot.
sauce.
But I keep
But it's not really a sauce. Yeah.
so I keep ordering that. I say, can I have more of that? But I love that particular entree. I love it already. But when they served us the meat, though, this place, they cook the food underground. Oh my god! That's why
For how many?
when
Because
you
I'm
look,
sure there's like a long time.
yeah, long time, like 6 hours or even probably overnight. Who knows? But
Overnight.
the moment that food is on your plate, which I'm gonna flash on the screen as well, because I was able to take a photo of the meat itself. It's literally
I don't think I
melting
did.
in your
I'm
mouth.
glad you did.
Yeah, because you're like, you couldn't even bring up your fucking hand to put food in your mouth. So that's how tired she was, but it was delicious. I remember you saying, "Can I have this? This is the skin. You love the skin, but
Yes, I loved it.
you
Yes.
forgot
I
you're
couldn't even
tired.
finish it. Yeah.
Yes, she forgot she's tired. So she let that fucking skin get cold on her plate, and she told me, "You want more? Cold." So there, she is at that point, she is useless. That Saad and I literally can just bin her and she sleep in the bin. Yeah, because she's tired. We ate quick though. I think we ate quick because I think at the time Vitrani said, how far is it? Can we just take a taxi? And Saad said, yeah, I'll get you a taxi. So we got a taxi, arrived at the hotel, and I said, okay, why don't you rest? Okay. I think this is a mistake I've done as well. I feel bad for doing it. She was supposed to rest and sleep, but no, I made her worry.
Tanya is determined to go to this bloody market. And I'm like, Tanya, I don't have energy for this. So I'm gonna leave it.
So she said, okay, yeah, go for it. But please, okay, Wi-Fi, map, and timeline. Okay, download the map, tell me, type that address. I was prepped, okay? She prepped me really well. Okay, you've got money? Okay, got money. Now, timeline, give me a timeline. So at that time we arrived 1:30ish, 2ish or something like that, and said, okay, what time would you
It's
come
like
back?
half, like
Would it be
3-ish.
okay, 3ish? Okay, so 3ish, and then she said timeline, and I said, okay, 5:30. Okay, I even said, okay, 5 o'clock. That's a bit quick because it's past 3 now. So I said, okay, push it to 5:30. And I told her this. I think this made her really frantic. I said, if 5:30 I'm not in, call help. And I think
Tanya, I
that
don't
just
think it was 5:30.
set the tone.
It was 5:30.
Did
You
I say
said-
6:30?
Yes, because you said I need more time to bloody shop.
Well, okay, there
Like,
you go.
Are you sure 6:30? Because like we need to get ready for the night. Because we had plans for the night, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
by
We
8
had big
o'clock, we had
plans
to
at
go
the night.
out.
And I thought half 6 is fair enough, right?
By the time it was 6 o'clock, that's when I started to like, shit. Like, I got nothing from you. Like, and then become half 6 and just like, sad. You need to go
Yeah.
down and find her. I was just so worried. Because this girl cannot read maps. Like, who does that? Like, nowadays people, like, digitally is fine. Reading maps, fine. Who doesn't read maps?
Exactly.
Oh my God!
Exactly.
Daniel,
And there's
you're
another
one of
problem
a
there.
kind.
And there's another problem there that you have not pointed out. I've got no Wi-Fi. See, Vitrani is very ready, okay? When she travels, she's got her eSIM card. So her Wi-Fi is turned on all the time.
Yeah.
If I travel with my husband and my kids, no. We travel with no Wi-Fi and we only connect it to the hotel or to restaurants or whatsoever. So I don't know what got into me that I said, I'll be fine, okay? I'm going to ask questions. I should be okay, okay? And then I told her, okay, half 6, I'm going to come
But
on.
actually, it kind of made me feel a little bit relaxed when you say, I'm gonna ask questions, because I know how confident you are, how friendly you are. You can find your way around, right? But you literally don't remember where you are as well. You said that you were just outside the Basha Coffee, which is only 5 minutes away from our Riyadh, right?
And I got lost
And
there.
instead of going straight, you went opposite, and I'm just like, Daniel, this is why you lost. You don't remember anything. Oh my god.
God, it's awful, isn't it? It's because I don't know. I'm very good with memory. Photographic, let's say places. How does it look like? Yes. So let's say, oh, they fucking all look like the same. This corner looks like that. The other corner. So I'm like,
Yeah, that is actually true. Yeah.
so what I enjoyed my time at Souk though, but I was conscious that okay, I told Vitrani half 6. So I think by half 5, I'm starting to go back. So I told myself, I'm going straight only, just fucking straight. So it means I never have to turn. I never have to turn around or whatever. So I did the same thing, but because on the end where I entered, I did some turns where I forgot where I turned right and left. So I said, when I got out of that, and I said, maybe here. So it went on my gut and instinct. So, but yes, I got lost. So a lot. So the 5-minute museum, I was talking about 5-minute walk museum that I said that, yes, it's just right literally in front of our hotel. No, I got lost there. Imagine I spent fucking 20 minutes getting lost. A 5-minute walk to our hotel. I just forgot. I had to ask help. I'm lost. I don't have Wi-Fi. And of course, they don't speak a lot of English. And I speak very, very little French, and Arabic is like shukran. Shukran, habibi. That's the only thing. That's the only Arabic I know, you know. But French, I know, oh, s'il vous plaît, I'm lost. You know, but of course they couldn't help me because I think I'm asking the wrong people, asking either old people who don't have Wi-Fi or too young. So there was this beautiful girl who actually walked me back. I still got fucking lost. I'm hopeless. And I look at the time and I said, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? And then I said, shit, 5 minutes. She's going to call help. And I don't want that. I don't want that problem, you know, because there could be police looking for me. So I said, what's my way here? How do I get here? I need to look for a person who's got a Wi-Fi. So the only way is a teenager or around 20s, 30s people who's on their phone. So I said, I am looking for this hotel. And they said, okay, let me walk you there. So it requires for them, yes. Yeah, so the guy had to not really walk me, but this is where you need to go, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay. And then when I remember, I knocked on the door. I could hear Vitrani on the phone though with Saad. My phone's immediately connected with the Wi-Fi and I can see her ringing the group. So I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
So I said,
Sad. Yeah, I was sad.
You gotta find her.
You better be ready because you need to go and find Tanya now. Because I don't know where she is. Saad always like optimistic about this because he was like, knowing Tanya, he'll be just shopping around. He will get lost, but she'll find her way and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are you not worried? I'm just like, go and find her now. Oh my God. Yeah.
Because the thing is, I could hear Vitrani on the phone outside the room and I could see she's calling Saad. the group that we are in, the Morocco Beach group. And I'm like, do I just say hello or do I knock? I knocked, okay? And she said, who's there? I remember
I was
her
like,
tone.
oh, what's that?
There. Is that you, Tanya?
Yeah.
And then when she opened it, and I said, when I saw her face, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I felt really, really awful because I think I still arrived by 6:30 or probably even 2 minutes late or even 5 minutes. But I felt bad because I said I should have not just made her worry.
Yeah, it's because like you said, if I'm not home by this certain time, you should be worried. And it was already that certain time. And of course I was worried.
And then the first thing I asked her, did you sleep? And then that's why she turned into a beast. You expect me to sleep? You being gone for a long time? You getting lost and no Wi-Fi and no map? And I said, why did I even ask that question? And okay. So, and she said, we need to get fucking dressed. Oh, okay. But I got you something. You know, like, you're just trying to
yes,
win her.
that's right.
Bribe her.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah. Yes, I've got it as well. It's here with me because I was wanting to show it up close. So I went to the market and had made our Bestie friendship bracelet. So it has our name written in Arabic, but the only difference is I had it done with an evil eye. So because we've also discovered that Vitrani quite a magnet of evil eye. So people are quite jealous and like, remember that time we talked about it? Have you forgotten about that? That someone, because the cat likes going to you. And I said, do you know why cat? What is
I was
cat
so
stand for in spiritual world? They are protector. They are spiritual animal. So it means they are cleaning your, how do you call it? Your spiritual side of things because they know you're in danger. So because that cat stayed with Vitrani during breakfast, our first breakfast at Riyadh B, stayed with her the whole time. So we had breakfast most probably an hour and a half. So we were having breakfast and that cat would just stayed, climb on her lap, just stay there. Remove the negative energy from her. So, and I said, okay, the evil eye will release those evil eyes and will protect us and protect our friendship. So that's how it was made. So I bribed her and it worked. So the anger no longer worked, but she is still exhausted. But surprisingly, at that evening, she's functioning like 90% battery. And I think for some reason,
I think it's because I needed that, like, I think staying in the hotel, at least,
doing nothing.
Resting, resting. Yeah. It was needed before the chaos again at night.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about, to wrap this day 2. So let's talk about our evening meal or our very special evening, the posh evening, very first posh celebration we had in Morocco, and that is in Safran. So there is a saying in Morocco that it's so hard to get a reservation or to enter Safran unless you know someone, unless that person works there and they would give you that booking. So we were given 2 locations and we kind of like just look at the photos on the website and we decided to go for Safran. And my God, and we found out that it's so hard to get a booking there because it's only elite people, rich people, and then you have to have a friend, an insider, to give you a table. And everything is timed. You can't overstay. Your table will be given away by someone else. You will be given a bar. So we had to dress up nicely. So again, I'll flash it on the screen, our attire for that night. It was beautiful. Very, very black and tie. Because this is the first time we've seen Saad dress up like a mob. Okay? Yeah. So that's why I had to ask that question. He looks like a drug lord because he's all like black and tie. And how do you call, I forgot.
The shoes was like
very
fancy, right?
Yes. It's beautiful. So when we entered, you could see fucking bouncers in there and really, really posh. The design of the restaurant was absolutely stunning. It's like the colors, again, earthy colors, but you could see gold, and you look left and right, you would probably feel, I'm not in Morocco. Most of them are British, most of them are white, or most of them probably are Arabic, like posh Arabic, like really rich one, like probably from Dubai.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we got this beautiful table where we could overlook the outside, a big window, and we ordered certain food that we like. So I ordered my very first tangine. So beautiful. And from then on, I said I'm gonna buy a tangine because I love how the food comes out from that, because it's just everything is so soft. What did you order at the time? Did you order a chicken?
I ordered tangine as well for the main. But it's a different type of tangine because mine is sweeter. Yours is beef.
Lamb.
I think mine is lamb. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yes.
mine is with prunes, which is like sweeter. But then
Yes,
for
beautiful.
starter, I had chicken liver. So nice.
Yeah, beautiful. I had the chicken pastry, which was suggested by Saad. All of these food, even if it's like a posh restaurant, we also still relied on Saad. What do you think is the best one we have not tried yet? So he said, try this and try that. So I've tried the chicken pastry, sweet inside, very, very interesting, but I absolutely loved it as well. So it's just like covered with a confectioner on top, and then you bite on it. It's just almost melting in your mouth. We had cocktails as well. And then there was this, what I love about that is how do you call it? The presentation. Every 15-30 minutes there was a presentation every 15 minutes. So it started with a flute guy, with a piano guy, and then with the dancers, Moroccan beautiful ladies, is like, shaking their hips like a Shakira. Yeah, so it started with like a mellow, and then it's starting to go hardcore, and this is what we were told by Saad. It just goes, it increases the level. So by the time we finished our meal, it's expensive as well, quite expensive. How much we spent on that one? Because we paid for Saad, because Saad paid for our first meal, £95, isn't it? For the three of us.
Each. No. Because,
No, each of us. Yes.
It was 95 dirham, which I think around 75 pounds for each. Yeah. So it's almost like a UK price type of, price.
Meal. So it's not really, it's not really bad if you ask me, because it's already 3 people who ate it. We had drinks on the side as well.
It's like, exactly, that's including drinks, that's including like starter and main.
3 meals, technically. Yes, yeah, definitely.
And the drinks is like cocktails and stuff, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, £75 each on that one. We're all worth it though, because we treated Saad and we kind of like decided, you know what, it's about time we treat Saad. So
because like he got us inside there anyway, that's already special.
Oh yeah. So. Yeah, it's special enough. And then get to witness as well the Moroccan culture when it comes to entertainment. So we stayed a little bit before we completely leave the place, and we get to experience the Moroccan traditional players where they have this thing in their hand. I love sounds like that, Fitrani. It's like South African kind of way. It's like with the screaming and yodeling. I absolutely love it. Although I think that hit me that I'm exhausted. So by the time when Vitrani was dancing with the crowd, right? So you were going in circles. Saad said, go for it. And I said, no, I'm fine. I think I feel a bit exhausted at that time, but I
couldn't find you at the time. I was like, where the hell is Tanya?
You were, you were able to be with other guests.
I was following the crowd. I was like dancing around.
Yeah. And then again, there's videos flashing on this so you could see how we celebrated that night. It's a beautiful night. Okay. But then again, the scene is not really our thing. The loud noises, the partying, and then the posh style. Vitrani and I may be able to enjoy it for a little bit, but if we stay probably more than 2 hours, I think that kind of like drains us. And at that time we decided we were given an option. You know what, we will give you this bar. If you finish, do you want to take it? So Saad asked us about that, but Saad also can't stay because is this the time he's leaving us?
I think the next day he's got an early flight next day. So he had to leave.
So he had to leave early. And you know what? We decided to just, why not we go swim? Is this the time we swam? This is the time we actually swim, isn't
that's
it?
Why, I think we got...
So I think we did the good choice.
Around 11. 11
and we saw this couple who was still there. I'm so happy they actually stayed there that long, because it means we get to stay longer, because when they were, I think we made it awkward for them because we laughed so hard. We were so crazy, just like hitting each other, taking videos and all that. And then they're having their own moment. We just ruined it. So they left. And of course, we stayed there and we just jumped on the
Honestly,
water.
that night, Tanya, that night in the pool, I never laughed so hard since we arrived in Morocco. That was the first night I was like, everything you do, I just find it so funny. I just could not stop laughing. It's so funny.
I think also it doesn't help when you're taking photos in the pool that when you're trying to, angle your foot like a model, it never comes up like a fucking model. It looks like just I don't know, it's just all skewed under the water. It's like, why your legs are like that? I don't fucking know. Something is wrong with your camera. Don't blame my legs. She's just sick
Honestly,
of me.
I was just like, oh my god, this is too funny. I just could not stop laughing. And the couple that were in the pool with us, they were like, for fuck's sake, we're gonna go now.
I think, yeah, because Vitrani said, oh my god, there's these two guys, and I said, we'll make it awkward. We'll make it really, really they would feel like they would go. But they were very, very nice people though.
The thing is with that couple as well, they were having a serious conversation, which I kind of listened to it a little bit as well. They were talking about oh, we're gonna have to move out from my parents' house. We need to look for another house. And I was like, what the hell? They're talking about serious conversation. We're just
I know. Yeah. Our conversation is touch your boobs like that, lift it up like that. Oh my god, take another photo. It's fucking senseless. It's just
there was no
secondhand
conversation
embarrassment.
with us. We were just talking shit here and there and laughing.
You know what? I'm quite surprised. They actually lasted for 45 or even less than 30 minutes. I think they stayed for 30 minutes while we were there because I think they didn't really give a shit, which I love about those two guys, because if really happened to a different hotel, I think we would be like, oh my god, I will complain about these guests. No, they didn't. They let us have fun. We let them be.
They're still a new couple as well, a young couple. So I guess they're kind of
they're also British. They're British, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. They're British.
I mean, they spoke English. I wasn't sure whether they were British.
Yeah, I think they are.
Maybe.
British. So, and then they kind of think, because of the way how crazy we are, and we also spoke with the accent, British accent, they kind of yeah, British people.
Felt a bit
British people. Yeah. So, and I think also, I just want to point it out, that night also was the epitome and the start of our deep friendship, because we got to know each other on a different level. Yes, we already know that we are crazy enough, that I'm crazy and you're crazy, but a different fucking crazy.
It's just a different level, isn't it? And you just realize that, oh my god, we are the same person, and we don't mind each other's craziness as well. We don't step into each other's toes, and we just kind of let it out, and no filter, and we don't judge, and we don't, you know what I mean? And it's just we felt like we're sisters, we're so comfortable around each other.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we're also not embarrassed of the things that we would normally be insecure. So let's say, I don't know. I mean, probably Vitrani is sick of this. I walk around naked.
Exactly.
I walk around naked with my knickers on.
This is one of the things that kind of made me actually, she's so comfortable, just walking around naked. If she can do it, I can do it. So I slowly, okay.
Yeah, she slowly became a porn star as well. So I introduced myself as a porn star, and eventually she thought, okay, porn star here, and I don't want to be the, the traditional one. Okay, let's be a porn star. So see, that's the thing. I think I help her came out of the shell. And what I love about Vitrani is, because I immediately just showed who I am to her. She has not said anything about it. She said something, okay? No. Don't get me wrong. She said, so let's say, she used the toilet. Yeah, she did. Let me give you, this is going to be me throwing under the bus. I need to shit, okay? So I said, I need to use a toilet. I'm going to shit. And she said, why do you have to fucking say that you need to shit? Just go in there. And I said, and I went in there. And I play on my phone. And she said, hurry up, I need to poo. She entered. She said, fuck's sake, Tanya. Fucking stink in here. Someone fucking died in here. I said, what? You know what I mean? So I said, what do you expect? And then me, it's instead of me feeling shy, like, oh no, Vitrani would think that I've got a stinky shit. You know, no. And no, I even replied to her, what do you expect a shit to smell? Like what?
That's the thing though. That's the thing between us. Like, that's how my sisters or my brother would react. Like, you know, if that happens to me or to you, whatever. And that's why I'm like, I feel like there's no filter with us. Like, we just say whatever we want to say. And there's no judgment. And that's how I love about our friendship, you know? Like, and that's when we kind of realize that actually this friendship is like, it's just so special because like there's no effort, like there's effortless, you know, like we just feel like ourselves, like we're not being like somebody else. We're not trying
there's no mask. Yes.
Yeah, there's no mask. I'm not trying to make you feel, you know, comfy or whatever. It's just happened to be like, you know, it just
just there, just press it. Exactly. Yeah, see, I'm gonna again throw myself under the bus here, okay? So this is how she allowed me to be me. And yes, she would say something, okay? She'd berate me, but she'd berate herself afterwards. So like practically sisters, like just blood, okay? So she entered and I forgot to flush, okay? I only peed, relax, okay?
All the time.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. She'd say, did you fucking flush? Before she enters, and I would say, fuck yeah, you know, and then she enters, fucking hell, Tanya. You know what I mean? And then she tells me, fuck's sake, you didn't, okay? And your pee is yellow. What do you want my pee to look like? Blue? And then she said it like that, right? She said it like that. Your pee is so yellow. And she said, actually, you know what, mine too. You hardly drink water. I was like, what is wrong with this girl? What is wrong with her?
You remember word by word.
Yeah. Because I said, like I was telling Martin, this kind of friendship is the friendship that you would treasure because there's just no walls anymore. Like literally there's no walls. Like,
already down.
See, the thing is, I don't really mind if Vitrani tells this to other people. You know, I don't really mind. Let's say, oh, you know what, Tanya's like this. Because she told me first. You know, she addressed it to me first. But the thing is, she doesn't address it to me like she's telling me off. She's just like natural. If like kid, like a 5-year-old. If a 5-year-old, you know, imagine our kids because we're moms. Imagine a 5-year-old, like you use the toilet and they want to use the toilet. The first thing that your kid would say, Mommy, stinky hair. You know, we're like that. So literally there's no filter. So yeah, so I would even like, we have this thing every single time we wake up in the morning, we just stay in bed and we realize it's fucking late. We need the breakfast ready and just like, oh, come on, what do we do? Can I borrow your... Everything is just so chaotic. It's just, like I said, it blossomed immediately because I think it revealed so much after that evening. I think it broke all the barriers. Apart from her getting, feeling exhausted, no sleep at all, and me being liverfied because I had too much liver and shitting myself here and there. It's just like being so honest and truthful. It was absolutely lovely. And I said, you know what? But
then again, it's the same, Tanya. Like, it's the same with like couple. Like, you don't know a real person until you live with that person, right? Like, even like when you have a relationship, you don't live together and you like kind of like, oh, I'll see you here tonight, I'll see you there. You don't know a person until you live with them, you know, 24/7, right? And we kind of like live together for that 4 nights and 5 days. We kind of lived like side by side together 24 hours, and that's how I know that actually like we like the same person and our friendship is just in the next level now. Like it's there's no like, yeah, I feel like you're just a sister that like from a different mother.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
That's a very good example though, like couples or even like newly friends or like someone like you would build friendship over time. But yes, couples. So yes, you eventually have to live with each other and then you find out, oh, this is the quirks and ugly part about this person. The only difference is we expressed ours. Not express. We we made it like 4 times faster. You know, like, because the second night I said I don't have fucking time to like act prim and proper around her. I'll show who I am, because she would either hate me or she would actually say, fuck, she's like me, you know. And that's what she discovered.
So
and
similar.
when she started opening up and she started becoming like all crazy as well, I said, oh my god,
we had a talk as well. As I said to you, like, Tanya, like, I, like, in a friendship, I would want you to just tell me whatever it is. Like, don't sugarcoat it, or don't like filter anything. If you don't like anything, just tell me. Or like, if you're sick of me, I'm sick of you. Do you know what I mean? Like, just express yourself as you are, like, being your true self. Because sometimes, like, you know how friendships, sometimes you just tell like, oh, you look lovely, this and that. I feel like that's just fake, you know, not fake, but like I said, like, it's not.
yeah.
That's you being with a friend, not like a best friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between being with a friend and being a best friend. And I want like our friendship to be in that best friend category, and that's why I'm like, let's just like express ourselves with anything. Even if I'm like, oh, Tanya, you just look ugly today, or do you know what I mean? Like, we say what you want to say, and we don't get offended, or we don't get judged or whatever. It's just like, there's no filter, basically.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of like conquered that.
We sped it up. The friendship was sped up so quickly. It happened on the first night, and it was amazing. So I was like thinking, oh my god, this is it. It is starting to
and
open
our
up.
energy just match, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no like one person is like too hyper, or one person is like, we just match, which I love.
Which I absolutely love. And I even told Martin, okay, I don't think I've told you this, which I'm gonna be honest. I said, I think this will just be the first time I'm going with Vitrani, because I don't know how she is. But when I came back and he asked me, what do you think? Will you come back? Oh, fuck yeah. It's like I'm with my own self.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I think you are the version of Tanya where is very good with money, very good with map, very structured, you know. And now you see the version of Vitrani who's like reckless, who's like all out there. You know what I mean? So and I think it's just fun to watch. It's so fun to watch. Okay, before we jump on the Agafy luxury camp. Yes, we're gonna go on a break, okay? Let's go on a quick break, get ourselves a fresh coffee. See you later, guys. Ciao. Welcome back, everybody. So now we are on day 3. This is the time we're going to Agafy luxury camp. Okay, so now we have left, unfortunately, Riyadh B, our favorite hotel. And then we had to travel. So we've got a picked up, okay? Picked up from Agafy. What was your reaction with that pickup? The car.
Do you know what? The first one, I thought, oh, it's all right. You know, it's nice. And they were very on time. In fact, they were early. We were the one who was late, because I think we were like still in the market somewhere, right? We were just like still out.
Oh yeah.
The third day, we actually went into the, do you know the bed? What do you call it? The beautiful
Ben Yusuf.
mosque.
Ben Yusuf.
That's it.
Yeah, Ben Yusuf.
In the morning, and then we went to the market, and then finally we go to the Agafy. But yeah, the pickup was actually, you know, quite nice. They were early. They were waiting for us, and there was no issue with the journey, I don't think, when we get into there. But yeah, the way back is the story that we never forget.
Well, we found out last minute that we had to call the hotel to get a picked up, right? So we had to schedule, okay, can we just do it at this time? So we got picked up by 12 or 1 o'clock, yeah? So we had to do that. But of course, coming from Ferrari, that was a big jump. Okay, but it was all right. Again, it was a very friendly driver. It was big. It was massive. It's like a full van. It's just the two of us, but we were so relaxed. It was a long journey, and we had a stop. Bought a lot of stuff from them. So I bought the Nila powder, I've bought the black soap, I've bought the how do you call this? Olive oil, a lot of stuff that I bought in there. So it was
I bought that as well,
such
you know. So I got the Nila and the black
soap.
soap. So I haven't used it. I'm so useless, honestly. Like
You should use it.
Oh, you need to show me, because like I think it's because like I don't really have someone to do it, or like to inspire me to do it. So I'm just like, I'll do it later. But like, yeah, it's just been sitting there. Like I haven't really been using it at all.
Well, what I did was I just tried it one day and it was really, really good. I think it's because it's just, I think the Nila powder helps you remove your dark spots and all that. So it's very easy. You can use it in whatever bowl you have in the house. Get a spoonful of black soap and then a sprinkle of the blue until you could see the blue liquidy, and you mix it and then just put it on, and then you don't even have to wait to dry.
Do you like just put like a big amount of the black soap to use it once, or like do you reuse that? Because like, do you know what I mean? How do you like? Is it finished by one use?
Just literally a spoonful from the black soaps. I still have them full, but I keep on using a spoonful, and then a sprinkle of the blue powder, and then you just need literally a spoonful. I've used them for all my body, but mostly I focus on face. Yes, I mostly focus on the face and dark spots like knees, armpit, knees, elbow. So I've used them in parts of your body that has dark spots. I've seen the result. It's really good. I said I'm just gonna do twice a month, but I moved it to once a week because it's the benefit is really good. So it was easy to make as well. It wasn't, I don't have to wait it to dry. I don't have, it's just that you have to do it fully naked.
That I learned. This is what I learned about you as well while we were in Morocco. That like you're very strict when it comes to your like skincare and body treatment. Like you're so strict. You always know you put the time to do it. Where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so lazy to do this. I put like moisturize and like, you know, deodorant and all that kind of stuff. Like the main bit. But when it comes to like you putting your oils, putting this, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have the time for that. Like you're so good at that.
Yes, I do that a lot. So for anyone who doesn't know, that I am very anal with my skincare routine. So I have to body oil and then lotion on top and all this sorts of stuff. So I do my face as well.
But there's one thing as well that you need to know about Tanya. She smells amazing. Afterwards, I'm like, what is that smell? Tanya, and but like in general as well, she's like, whenever like in the office, like you could smell Tanya miles away. That's how like good of a smell she is. She's got this sense that like everybody just like, wow, Tanya, you smell so good.
Okay, I'll hook you up. Okay, so it's the body oil with the perfume. So I mix my perfume with the body oil because it lasts longer. But I think you've seen me do that already in Morocco. But I think, the thing, we are revealing something about each other. And one thing I could reveal about Vitrani is no matter how lazy she is with skincare routine, she has the most beautiful skin ever. She even got this beautiful freckles on her face, but she's got no pores. She is a fucking poreless woman. Okay, she doesn't have that, but she's very lazy in taking care of her skin, but it looks like she's the one who's taking care of the skin if you see us in person. So there you are. But that's probably why I put extra effort on mine.
Yeah, Tanya always says that I look better without makeup, but I'm still not 100% comfortable. I'm only comfortable wearing no makeup with the people that I'm comfortable with, you know what I mean? Like my family and closest friends.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like I always.
Yeah, you should see her without makeup. She's got an absolute porcelain skin that is just poreless. So when God said, "Let there be pores," so I was there, and Vitrani was again asleep. Very dramatic. I'm very dramatic. Okay, now let's go back to the car. Okay, so when we arrived at Agafy, so it was a long trip. So we passed through a lot of desert, camels, all this sorts of stuff. So we saw Agafy. First impression, my God, the reception, Jesus, it's like stepping into a different world. I know Agafy is a man-made desert, so it's not the actual desert of Morocco. Okay, so you could see that it's a bit dry,
a bit rocky. So when you see,
rocky.
when you expecting like, oh, it's desert, it's like sand and stuff like that, but actually it's not sand. It's very rocky, very it's not what you expected at all. And they actually do say that like it's a fake desert because it's very rocky. It's very like it's not like what you see in Dubai, you know, like it's nothing like that. But
yes, so not sandy.
So there is a place in Morocco, I would say, but it's further away.
Yes, it's Sahara. I think Sahara. They call it Sahara Desert. Could be that, but we've never been there because I think it's a long drive or whatsoever. Yeah, it's quite far. So when we arrive at Agafy luxury camp, we always thought, like every single time we passed by a luxury camp or like somewhat like camp there, we thought, is that the one? But we were in for a surprise. Yeah, we were in for a surprise.
Ours was like the best one, isn't it? Because we passed so many like camps on the way there, and we were like, oh, it might be that one, it might be that one. And we do see the not very nice one either, and we know it's not going to be ours. But as soon as we got there, we're like, oh, this is like the best one we've seen so far, and this is our hotel, and we got so excited. And I think the fact that like when you see a hotel like that, like in the city or in Dubai or whatever, it's probably not like as luxury as Dubai or as what you see like elsewhere, like, you know, in a fancy hotel. But it's because it's in the middle of desert, like people can make such a luxury things like that. It kind of makes you like appreciate, oh wow, this a beautiful place out like in the middle of nowhere, you know?
So the first impression was like they really have the name, the luxury. You know,
luxury.
Yes, ours is the best. It needs to be the fucking best because it's fucking expensive, you know. I remember when we found out the price, we were like thinking, oh my God, it's just like fucking 4-day trip already. So it's quite pricey, but it was well worth it.
Like even for Saad,
the experience.
Saad was like saying,
it's a lot.
You know, that's quite expensive, yeah. And I'm like, well, you might as well, because we're only gonna be there for like, you know, we're not gonna visit again in maybe a year's time or whatever.
A night, yeah. We went for it. So we just went in blind.
We went for it.
So
even with the room, we picked the best room as well, didn't we? Like with the swimming pool.
Yes, we have our own pool.
Yeah.
We picked the one with our own pool because we know us. We would barely go out of our room. We won't not party out. So we thought of like, oh, we love the swimming pool from Riyadh. Might as well get our own pool as well. Well, we didn't really know at the time when we booked it, but we just kind of like thought like, oh, it's a good place to do photo shoots. So that's what we did. So when we entered, my God, it's beautiful. We were greeted with tea, treats and all that. We were sat, and the oh my God, the design of that reception is just A+. Very, very good. So I mean that experience alone was like, oh my God, what else are we gonna be surprised for? So we got into the room again. We took videos. So I'm gonna flash it on the screen again. So the room itself, my God, it's massive for the two of us. Literally, we could jump on the bed and then jumping on the floor again. Probably never see each other because it's massive. It is fucking massive. So it's everything about the room is beautiful. The design, the architecture, and the outside. We have this massive window door looking out. How do you call it? The pool and also the desert.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So we enjoyed our first few hours, and I think the evening we went for we did some crazy photo shoots. My God. So yeah, so we did some change of clothes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, during the day, because we thought like we won't have that time to do that tomorrow. So we had our dinner in the evening. So we experienced again a Moroccan dance. I think I've ordered accidentally the same food I've ordered from Safran, and you've ordered the same thing that I've ordered from Safran.
It's just so yummy.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And I think at that time we were so ready to just go back to our hotel and then just enjoy and prepare for our concert.
I remember we were so lazy. Actually, we were like, oh, we've got a pool, but we haven't been to the pool yet. Remember? And we were like,
yes,
okay,
yes,
let's do it tonight and tomorrow morning, right? So even that night we were just like, should we or should we not? Do you know what I mean? Because it was so cold. And do you remember I was like touching the water of the swimming pool, and I said,
yeah,
it's not that warm. It's not that warm. It is heated, but it's not that warm. And actually it was like we got a little bit cold, you know, like I think it was not as warm as the Riyadh B, right? Because that one was fucking cold. I think it was also cold that day. For some reason, it was cold that day. I think that's why we were so lazy. Let's just go back to our room, do our concert, because we wanted to just look around as well, take photos, but we can't just bring ourselves into, because we're not equipped for the weather. We said this as well. We didn't close our like curtains or blind, and we said, what if someone right there can see us naked? Because we were just literally like in the bikini, and sometimes just get naked, right? And I said, well, let them, because it's a free porn for them.
Yeah, free porn. Yeah, why not? Because when we did our concert, the curtains were open,
just open,
and we were just dancing. Yeah, crazy dancing. Remember the time when I kicked that slippers in the air, so which is I'm flashing on the screen. It is fucking. You could see Vitrani's face there. She's just contorted because, like, what the fuck is she doing? I don't know. I just thought of, like, in the moment, I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna kick my slipper, and then it fucking hit me on the.
The hot tub as well. You have to share that video. Oh my god!
I'll get a bathtub, okay? Because we're going to do. What do you mean bathtub?
What is it, bathtub? Let's bring the bathtub with me.
She was very quick on that one, and I said, "Yeah, bathtub." I said, "Yeah, carry it." She's like, "What?" We're full of shit, really, honestly. I think that moment as well is, again, another epitome of a revelation of like, this friendship would really last longer, because this two is just like unbelievable when they're together.
We're just the same person. We just never realize it until we live together for 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She's like, she's complaining about the shower, right? I wish this because the bathroom is beautiful. It's exquisite. And she said, oh, look at this shower. It's shit. You know, because it's like a round one. She said, oh, shit. I wish it's like a rain shower. And I said, oh, yeah, I know. And then I looked up. There is a fucking rain shower in it. Huh? Really? She's literally standing opposite of it. All she has to do is open her eyes and tilt her fucking head. And you know what? When we turned...
Okay, you're the one who didn't realize as well, because you had the shower first and you didn't even use it.
Yeah, I didn't use it because I was... but so she noticed all those little bits and pieces, and when she started turning it on, I was like hoping...
I was complaining because this is a 5-star hotel and you only get a little shower, and it should be like a rainforest. Then actually there's one up there.
Yeah, because it looks like really cheapskate shower, you know, the round one. And then when she started using that, I thought she was finished because she's done. Okay, when she realized that, you know, there's a shower, she's done. No, she stayed there longer, and she said, I love the shower. She kept saying that, I love the shower. She's like, what the fuck? You could have just stayed there, girl. She absolutely loved the shower.
I stayed like a good half an hour in that shower. Honestly, it's so good. But I always have a long shower anyway. But then knowing that it was like so good over there, I just like stayed longer.
Oh yeah, and the funny part was like when we arrived there, because we didn't have lunch, we had breakfast, okay, but we were famished, so we had to because apparently we're only in that booking that we've done is only one meal. Okay, we're even like thinking, how is our breakfast? But we kind of like decided we're only having the dinner. So we decided to that one. So we're not having lunch. So what did we have? Pistachios. We had loads of pistachios. Remember that?
And that was just like a free snack from the hotel.
Yeah, we're eating like influencers, like all these healthy stuff. Why you may ask? It's because we don't want to spend extra money for a meal that we probably won't like, or meal that is already included in the booking. So we thought, like, you know what, let's have these pistachios because we want to make sure that we will enjoy the food. We enjoyed the dinner. It was not as extravagant as Safran, or it's not as many serving as what we had initially at Maghreb market. So beautiful.
At
so
the same
first
time
night
as well, I think it was really cold because it's in the desert, right? It's like you can feel the wind because we were outside as well. We were sitting outside, even though there was heating like next to us, but you don't really feel it. Like I didn't really feel it.
Oh, by the way,
that's how I remember.
That's a trivia here. Vitrani likes to sleep in a hell temperature room. Like it feels like you're in hell. There's no AC allowed, because there was a one point that it feels hot, because we've got our thick duvet. And I said, maybe we should turn on the AC. No, girl, no, keep it on. Keep it like that. Like fucking, you're in Asia. Yeah, we are sleeping in hell.
I hate AC so much. Like I absolutely hate it. Like I like even just naked in bed because I just like I'd rather be.
Yeah, she likes being warm, and when I'm warm, okay, I like being warm too. But when I'm warm, I like to feel cold a little bit. I like a bit of breeze. She fucking won't let me touch that remote. She just does what she wants. Okay, and I just said, let me just think about. Let me
AC on.
Yes, let me visualize this like I am in hell with a fucking devil. Okay, this devil likes heat, and we lived that 4 days.
Yeah, I thought you're like as Asian as me. But like
I like breeze. Yeah, she likes that in her fucking room. I was dying of heat.
I realize now why you didn't have your pants that night.
We had only one pajama, and mine is how do you call it? It's a silk and it's long sleeve and a pajama. Yes. And at that moment, I said, I can't convince her to turn on the AC or switch off the heating. No. So I decided to sleep without my pants on because I am sick of sleeping in hell. I need a bit of a breeze. What I love about that room is when the evening, when we try to wake up, we have the curtains open and you could see the stars. You could see the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful, breathtaking.
But then remember, it was like 7:30 in the morning. It was still dark.
It's still dark.
We were just waiting. We already woke up. We were just staying in bed and we were just like looking outside like, when is this gonna be like light?
We woke up like we are sending our kids to school, right? 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. So we woke up like that.
Yeah.
So we were waiting for the sun to come out, but it's 7:30, and we remember that we need to have our breakfast at around 9 o'clock, 9ish. So we stayed in bed for a little bit, and that's where we found out. We did some photos again. That's where we found that I lost my phone. You need to explain yourself here, thief.
No, you need to explain yourself. How did you put your bloody phone inside? Do you know what? It happened again, like later on in the day or something. You put your phone inside my bag.
I was plotting. Yeah, I was plotting a case against her.
But that morning, we were so like, where did you put your phone? We moved everything upside down. We were just like, there's no way. It has to be in this room because we haven't gone.
And the last thing we didn't check is your luggage. Of course, why would we check your luggage? It's your luggage,
Yeah, exactly. And then as soon as we came back from breakfast, it was just an accident as well, isn't it? Like I just opened mine. And it's like just literally just lying there.
Can you imagine when she opened her luggage? Yeah, my reaction. Because I'm always extra, right? So when she opened her luggage, and the first thing I said, really, thief. Thief. She said, what? She was adamant. No, you didn't. Maybe I have, I think I did. May I have placed it anywhere because our bags, we never unpack our bags because we know we're going to be staying only for 2 days or something like that. We change a lot. So we just kept everything there. And especially we're nearing to the end of our trip. I started packing because I had to buy extra luggage for the things that I bought. So I start packing my stuff now. So It was never a thought that she would steal my phone, but yeah, but there you are. We found it. Okay, so we got there. We made it to the time where the driver picked us up. But they had to call us first to ensure that we're going to be arriving, because they felt like, oh, your driver is here. Oh, okay, we forgot. So, yeah, it was sad to leave Agafy because we absolutely love that place.
Morning, I feel like that morning was a bit rushy, don't you think? Because it's like we had breakfast.
There was a lot going on already.
Yeah, and then you lost your phone. We had to literally look for your phone for 30 minutes. So we lost 30 minutes already, and then we got for breakfast. We wanted to take a lot of photos around the hotel, right? Even the stairs that the rainbow stairs, quite.
Oh yes, we wanted to. Yeah,
we didn't even get to there because the time was so tight. We had breakfast and we had a little photo shoot around the pool, the big pool, and then we had to go back and leave, really.
Yeah, surprisingly as well, at that time it wasn't cold, right? Because we had to remove our cardigan, but it's starting to drizzle. It was starting to drizzle. So, and we kind of kept looking at the time because we know the driver is there, blah blah blah, we need to go back and we need to check into the final hotel. So yeah, we sadly said goodbye to Agafy. We absolutely love that place. Very, very posh, very expensive. So you just need to be prepared for that. And but it was an experience, so it was all worth it. We absolutely love that place. So again, we would do it again. You know what I mean? Just because it's just like a treat to yourself. Yes, absolutely. So on our way back, we have the same driver. So this is the drama part, one of the dramas. Okay, so we were just relaxing, taking photos, videos, and whatever, checking our photos. And you know that Vitrani is the only one who's got a Wi-Fi. I don't normally ask her for a Wi-Fi unless really there's an emergency. So I was just on the passenger, and there was a stop point or checkpoint, and we stopped. The driver did not communicate with us. He also spoke very, very little English. But this is where the drama unfolded. So we got stopped, and then we had to open the door, and there were this uniform, they look policemen, okay? So we opened the door. I was wearing a short, no bra, Vitrani with her long skirt, all white. And then we kind of looked, and the first thing he said, no seatbelt, 300 dirhams. We were shocked for our life. Okay, just to give you a cute update, apart from me being cute, and she being cute as well, we are currently stopped by a police because we're not wearing seatbelts. Our driver didn't tell us. So we're here just sitting like a princess passengers, and they ask for 300 dirhams. Wow! So 150 each, but apparently it needs to be 300 per person. But we're still lucky, right? Cannot go on a day without a drama. No. So any sponsors drama
follow us everywhere.
Yeah. So if any sponsors you want to sponsor us, this is the drama you want in your reality TV show, because you'll never have this. Yes, 300 dirhams wasn't a lot.
But then at the same time, I think we were kind of pissed with the driver as well, because he should have told us that is a law that you have to do, you know what I mean? That you have to put on your seatbelt at all time. And the fact that he's the one that is not even wearing his seatbelt either, you know what I mean? So we kind of paying the fees for him as well, do you know what I mean?
I was gonna show my boobs, but we don't want any commotion. No. That goes, if that probably hits to 500 or 1,000 dirhams, boobs will be out, okay? For now, boob stays in. So we're just waiting. Hopefully our driver...
boobs doesn't cost you 300. It's more than that. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. 2,000 dirhams. Okay. We'll let the cats out. Wow. But this is only 300. Not too bad. Like I said, we can't go on a day without a cute drama, and we're still lucky. It's only 300 dirhams. Not too bad. So we're just waiting for our driver. I don't know if you'll be able to convince the police to give back at least half of that money, but here we are. We're still waiting for our change, £100. So
also, where the hell is the driver?
The driver,
We lost him.
the driver needs to pay, but he doesn't have cash with him. He was also hoping for a tip. Ain't getting tip, boys. You didn't tell us. And you said, you didn't tell us as well. Okay. So, but again, this is our second to the last day, or our second on our last day. Tomorrow we fly back to the UK. The sun is still out, showed to us. We enjoyed Agafy luxury camp. We're moving to our next hotel, which is back in Medina, and this girl is gonna go shopping again. Okay, but they took 150 away from me, so let's see what I can buy. But you know me, I always find ways. So we'll catch you later, guys. Wait for nice updates. Bye. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I think for the span of time that he was driving us to Agafy and back to the main city, he kept on saying, am I a good driver? So it's like asking for money to be paid, you know, like a tip. But because of that, it's sorry, mate, I don't think you would get one, because first of all, you didn't communicate with us that we need to be wearing seatbelts. So I've also going to flash on the screen the certificate we received. Yes, that's it. We were baptized by Agafy people. So yes, I think it wasn't expensive. So 300 dirhams is around 28 pounds to us, right? It's not too bad. So I think that kind of soured the trip already, because the moment we arrived at the main city, we just got dropped off like a bin in that middle of nowhere and handed to a complete stranger. Yes,
And
handed
how
to a
did he
complete
manage to
stranger.
do that?
I don't know. There was no explanation.
And then
Nothing. So
remember, it was miscommunication as well. He thought that you wanted to have a shopping.
jalaba. Yes,
jalaba.
yes. I said,
Yes.
yeah,
Like-
because I just said, oh, you know what? I've got a jalaba. And then he said, oh, you want a jalaba? So he brought us to market. I said, no, I already have one. Oh, you said you want one. I said, no, that's not what I said. It's difficult,
Misunderstanding.
okay?
Like, I think
Yes.
because of the language barrier, you know, like he thought that we wanted to buy another jalaba or whatever. He dropped us in the middle of like the shopping mall, the shopping market thing, and then he just like, your next Riyadh is actually, this is the entrance of it, but it's actually in the middle of like center, like, but not a very nice area either, and it was raining, and we had to walk a good like, what, at least half an hour.
Yeah.
At
Oh my
least.
God, the walk. It was so fucking cold, and I mean, everyone's reacting to us. It's like saying, "You're not cold." It was a
Girl,
nightmare.
it's just
okay?
you. It's just you. Because I had the whole, cover up and stuff. You're like with the mini skirt.
Yeah, because
like,
I thought
attention,
it's warm.
Like, all eyes on you.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought
It was
warm.
very warm in Agafy. Yeah, it was warm in Agafy, and I said, "Oh, it's gonna be warm." But the drizzle, it actually extended all the way to the main city, so I didn't expect that, and I didn't know the long walk. The driver said, "Yeah, it's you can't enter." But I was like, imagine we went to Riyadh B, and we were driven there, close to our hotel. How come you can't do that? You know what I mean? So I'm just like completely baffled.
He could have dropped us where, do you know how like we got, maybe even in Basha Coffee, it might have been like even
Yes.
closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he didn't even think about that. So like, yeah,
No.
it's rubbish. So glad we didn't give him any tips or whatever.
Yeah, even initially, right? So good thing the guy who was bringing our stuff, he was very kind as well. He was an old man with his wagon and with our stuff in there. So he was very, very helpful and kind, but it was a long walk still. So when we arrived at the hotel, surprise, surprise, there are more dramas. So it was smaller than Riyadh B. This is Dar Bonita. Okay, still very Moroccan style. The moment you enter, you could still see the small pool, 2 times smaller than Riyadh B. Welcome to our last hotel before we come back to the UK. So come with me and see the beauty of our Moroccan room. So we are the lucky number 3, and as you open, be enchanted with this beautiful room. It's beautiful design and structures, and look at the lamp, our beautiful bed, and you can smell the essential oil that we've used to clean up the room. And look at that beautiful lamp, and look at this beautiful mirror with me. But you haven't seen yet the toilet. Look at that structure, and get ready for the surprise. You can come out now, girl. Hello. Part of the property.
You'll get me with it.
Yes, absolutely. So, as you can see, our bathroom is stunning. Again, there's a beautiful mirror and the shower and a beautiful lamp all the way there. And look at this sink. Oh, what a beauty. And where you hang your towels, this tinted window, and back to the bed where the queen is. The structure is still very Moroccan, but the service though. Remember this guy? He is amazing, that guy. So he introduced us with this particular Moroccan biscuit, and we fell in love with that biscuit. And I said, okay, on our last day, let's buy that as something that we can take home. I think the main thing that we were not expecting is how thin the walls are, because apart from the sounds of our noises are leaking through outside our room, the cold, no matter how much Vitrani asked me to adjust that heating, it's just not fucking working. It's still fucking cold, and it's been and the rain started happening.
And then also like the blanket is like, it's just a sheet, isn't it? Like it's
thin. Yes,
very
quite thin.
So
yeah, so a smaller bed as well than Riyadh B. So I think coming from two beautiful hotels and you just downgraded to one, it's a huge difference. You could tell it. You could really see the details. So there you go. We don't want to speak badly.
What surprised me, but I think what surprised me is the thin walls. Like, and
yes,
you'll talk about like what happened that night, because
it's definitely
it kind of ruined the whole experience for me anyway. Like
in that like particular hotel,
last night,
right?
Yeah, our last night, and we just experienced that kind of scary man.
Yes. Okay. So we went there. But I said, I want to go to souk again. Okay. So again, I gave Vitrani my timeline. Yes. Apart from that, she also.
This time.
Yeah, I did good, because what I did is I took photos, all the corners. I am that amazing. I still got lost though. So you know what? The only difference I've done is I bought something from a seller. Take me to this hotel, I'll buy from you. And he did. So I got there safely, and I got there on time. So working smart now. Okay, so that's what we did. So I still went to souk, and then went back on time for the timeline I promised Vitrani, so which is around 5:30. And because again, we're going to see Simo to do our final shopping, go back to our favorite liver place.
Yes.
So we went out with Simo. He kindly drove us everywhere we need to. So I was able to buy my luggage. We were able to buy some Moroccan sweets and treats that we can take home. And really, he's literally treated us like princes as well. So he is literally the
Love Simo.
Saad, version 2. So Simo, thank you very much. I wish we could bring you into the call, but my child is still crying from the bedroom. So now we're going to jump onto the part that we're all back in the room. We're all sorted our stuff. We're all packed, ready to fly back to the UK the following day. And when you're traveling back, you're just kind of like, you can't sleep and you just want to enjoy that moment. And you already know the two of us, it's just already chaotic enough that when you put us together in one room, we either not shut up or we are just on our phone and show each other memes. It's like being live. Show it, instead of sending memes, we literally just look at this, look at that. So we're just laughing, look at that, and we're dancing, listening to music at the same time. We didn't notice
just
the time.
non-stop. There's no quiet time when we're together, basically.
There's no quiet time.
Always something to talk
and
about.
we don't always feel tired whenever we're just talking about crazy stuff. So I think it was already 1 o'clock. Bitrani decided to stand up to go to the loo, and I stayed in bed. I was still playing music. The music wasn't like in volume 10, okay? It was around volume 5 because we were next to each other. We can hear it enough, and we put in volume up, and the room is so small it would echo. We didn't know that this is the time we found that the room was walls were thin. It's because while Bitrani was in the loo and I was in bed still on my phone and laughing and playing music, someone banged on the door, like someone hit it with an iron, like bang, bang, bang.
It's like, you know, when the police in the UK, like when the police come to your door and bang on your door, that's what it sounds like, but it feels like it's 10 times louder because
it's small. The room was small.
It's so, the room is small, the walls are thin, and it's just like, oh my god, this person was like, what did he say exactly? Do you remember?
Well, no, because what happened was he just knocked. He knocked initially. He didn't say a fucking word until only I said, what the fuck was that? I thought Vitrani fell on her arse in the toilet and died, because that's how it sounds. Like it's like just someone died, because I thought she fell on her. And I said, what the fuck was that? And then she also said, what was that? So, and that's the time he spoke. I think he was testing the water if there's a male in the room. When he found out that there's only 2 females in the room, speaks English, and then he probably know, okay, I'm gonna talk to them in English, and he started shouting. So he was shouting like,
what the fuck? Why are you still awake? Playing all this silly music and laughing like no tomorrow.
Waking like, up all guests.
1 o'clock in the morning, you know, like just put the music down.
Or something like that. I'm just like, whoa, this person is serious. Can you just chill out? It's a holiday, like someone
it's a
is
holiday
having a holiday,
hotel.
you know
It is.
Exactly. It's like you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? But then we just realized that actually the walls are so thin that you can just hear everyone's like conversation. And it's like, wow. But I think we also got so unlucky because we have a neighbor like him. You know what I mean? If it's like someone else or
younger,
like, they wouldn't even bother. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, it's that person is just having a good time, but it's because it's that it's unfortunate that we get that type of guest next to us.
Oh yeah, I think yes, you're right. We got unlucky. The noise that we're making is not purpose noise, okay? It's literally laughing. It's literally like just music, little music. It's not even a full-on music. We're not shouting. We're not drinking. You know, it's laughing. Like you're literally just telling a story. It's just that. So it's not on purpose, like kids, teenagers. But yeah, so he took that to the next level. So, and I said, and I replied to him after all he said, I said, I've turned the music down now. Okay, I've turned off the video. I said, thank you. Good night.
Honestly, I was just like, wow.
I was thinking.
I was a bit worried.
Well, I was thinking, should I actually open the door? But I was only wearing knickers at the time, you know what I mean? Because I was wearing already my clothes for the next day to fly. So I literally just put my pants on. So, but I think Vitrani kind of like was startled, okay? Because me, when I take things like that, I always, oh my God, I could hear my child. Yeah, he won't sleep because he won't sleep with his dad. He's also not feeling well. So it kind of like made me feel like, you know, when it comes to a situation like that, I'm normally like, it's not my problem. It's like it's a projection of this guy. But Vitrani was like kind of like stressed. How are we gonna have breakfast? You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We might have to pause this, Fee. You know what I mean? I could literally hear him scream.
Bless him. He's screaming.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah. And we are back again for the 3rd time. My goodness. My son is quite poorly. So yes, we are having to deal with cries, and that last 45 minutes of recording will probably have to do a lot of editing to remove the noise. But thank you very much for your patience, Vitrani. Good thing she is wide awake. She I think she's still in a Moroccan time zone, because at this moment let's
solid.
Well, let's be honest. let's be honest, when we're in Morocco, we don't, like I said, we don't have sense of time. We have dinner, what time? 10 o'clock. What the fuck is that? Like, we're not, like, we're 40 years old. We forgot that sometimes we get exhausted quite easily, but we function like fucking teenagers at that time, which I think I love about that trip. We literally function like teenagers and then find ourselves like really exhausted by 6 o'clock.
I think it's because we take advantage of like, oh, there's no kids, let's just do whatever we want to do. So
Yeah. So eat late, eat shit, like eat really, how do you call it? Like just snacks, like no water at all. You know, like we barely drink water.
Oh my God,
and then we go out. Yeah.
And that's why our peas.
We. Oh my, you know what? That I think that yellow though is because we had so much minty. For fuck's sake, I've never had minty for straight 4 days. It's like part of our meal every single time. It kind of helped with eating loads of skewers. You know what I mean? It is so good as well. It's so different here in the UK where it kind of like appreciated like really the different ways of how it tastes, how it's presented. So beautiful. Okay, we stopped at the point where Simo brought us kindly to far places to get my luggage, which only costed me I think £18. So that was like a medium size because I need to check it in, and I don't want to use my carry-on bag because I'll put the tangine there, I'll put the expensive stuff. So let's some of my dresses that are quite precious to me because they're Shein. They're very precious. Yeah. And the swimsuit, you know what I mean? So they're quite precious. So I said, no, I'll put it in my carry-on. So apart from that, we also went to this bakery. Remember that thing? It was, I think, I love that moment.
God.
So
It was by accident, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, because we were looking for this particular biscuit that I will research and post it on the screen because we fell in love with it. It was served to us in Darbonita, okay, and we said like we take photos, we asked the right people that was the name of it so we can look for it, but we just couldn't find that particular biscuit. So we were brought Simo brought us in this beautiful bakery. It's simple bakery, it's just like along the street, and then we kind of like, what's that? It's not enticing, okay? It's not enticing looking like you like a pastry, like basha type of, you know, pastry. So Vitrani and I were like skeptical. So Simone was pointing at the chocolate one and then the plain one, like the standard flavor. I said, try that. This is the best one. And I'm like, let's see. And this bakery guy, he's just handing out free meal. By the time we have dinner,
like,
we were fed.
Try this one.
We were fed so much.
And that moment we were just like, try.
Yeah. We're like also accepting it. And the funny part is, how do you call it? We're like taking advantage of everything. And everything tastes amazing. We just had our favorite though, which we decided to take home 1 kilogram of it. We're not ashamed.
What?
We literally walked with it. Well, you did order as well. What? Oh yeah, 2 kilograms for me because I really loved it. I mean, I finished the white one, the chocolate. I realized I should have actually just taken a half of it, but it was worth it as well because we shared it with his mother-in-law and the rest of the friends. So beautiful. So after that, Simon brought us to this again, the very first place where we ate on our first night. So the skewers place, because that's how you would know that we love it. Vitrani and I are not ashamed to always go back to a place where they serve the food that we really love. You can tell that how much we love the food, we'll come back. Some people are like, no, let's try something new, but we really love it that we'll just come back to it. And I think we have literally up our game 3 times. So if the first one we only ordered 35 skewers between the 4 of us, 2 male and 2 female, 35 skewers, okay? This time, 1 male, Simo himself, and just me and Vitrani, so 3 people, had 65 skewers. And I remember Simo only had very few. And he was also not ashamed to call Saad to report how obnoxious we are.
I think every single time, like, we eat something, like, in that place, you're just reporting it to Saad. so funny.
Yeah, because the funny part is, I think what we forgot is Simo speaks very little English, and I don't know how he survived us.
This translate.
So we survived with Google Translate. So thank you very much, Google Translate. We'll be very happy if you sponsor our podcast. So yes, we are promoting Google Translate. We're not paid yet in this promotion, okay? But yes, it definitely helped us communicate, remove that barrier, because Simo is our driver the whole time. Is our literally everything that we need. He provided that. So the best thing we could do is to actually express ourselves accurately. So he is driving, and I'm doing the translation via Google Translate. He would do the same on his phone. And best thing he did is he played Living La Vida Loca in his car.
Oh,
Remember
yes, I remember that. You were singing. You got video of it, haven't you?
Yes, I do. It's not a very good video, but yes, I'm happy to share that. Yes, so we did the concert as well in his car. Poor him. Sad, felt really, really bad leaving us with Simo. But I think Simo loved us.
Poor Simo.
Absolutely loved us. He's yeah, I know, poor Simo. I mean, yeah, but Simo really enjoyed us as well. He even brought us the one that we actually missed on the first night we had our dinner in that place. It's the chicken and the beans. I'm surprised about the beans. I'm quite, how do you call this, traumatized with the beans here in the UK because it's sweet. That beans, different level. It's just simple. And maybe if you show this plate to Gordon Ramsay, totally will just smash it and say, yeah, bin that. But the taste though, high class. I love it.
Yeah.
Very simple. It's so easy to entice Vitrani and I. Give us proper food. You will not hear any complaint from us. You would definitely see us enjoy it, and we'll tell you the truth how amazing the food is. So now let's go back to the part where we heard this rude French, right? So we were shocked. We became quiet after that. Because again, it's not on purpose for us to be so loud and so, I don't know, like purposely making noises. We didn't even notice the time. So when it happened, I think we kind of like leaned on talking about it a lot, but we were whispering. It just felt like we're walking on an eggshell. That's probably why I completely understand why Vitrani said he ruined the night. Because he honestly, it was scary. The knock was scary. It wasn't just a normal knock, like you're mad scared. Like your mom wouldn't even knock like that. Like when you're
and the fact, I think
you're
the
hiding
fact
something.
that like this, and we're just two girls. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
in a different country, so it's a little bit scary. Like the damage that he makes that night just makes it like scar really, like it's not very nice.
Well, see, the thing is, that amazing guy who welcomed us when we arrived at Darbonita, he messaged us as well after that. It's like saying that we're also noisy. Has he not considered? So this is what my point, because he messaged Vitrani, because Vitrani has booked all of it. So he's messaged Vitrani saying that could you please talk gently or talk in a very low volume. Keep it down, because guests are really complaining about it. Like, how many fucking guests really are in that hotel? It's just only one guest who complained. We didn't see any guests the following day. So which brings us to the next part of the topic, because I replied to that guy, because Vitrani was like saying, oh, what are you going to say? He said, give me your phone. Because I'm the one who's like, no, give me your phone. We're not going to allow this. Like they're putting the blame on us. So I said, give me your phone. Okay, I appreciate that you raised this to us. And I said, I already told the guy or the guest that we have turned off the video and the music, and it was not on purpose. We are completely unaware that the walls in these hotels are very, thin. Yeah, it even said this. It felt like it breached our privacy, because you could literally hear what we're talking about. The door is not fully shut as well, and I think that kind of scared him a little bit, because he's like, oh no,
so
they sound unhappy, so we don't want this comment out in Trustpilot and whatsoever. So he said, I understand, I'll talk to the guest. So he apologized as well, because I think that noise when he knocked is much louder than the noise that we made. You know what I mean?
100%, because the knocks is like it's like someone fell out of the sky. It's just like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's bloody loud.
It's loud. Yeah, it is loud, and it's invasive. So we we took responsibility of being noisy, okay? Yes, okay? Like we were like fucking 40-year-old mothers who were just let out and chains were removed and like, no children, we're like that. Well, can you blame us? But yes, we take responsibility of us being noisy. But then again, like I said, it's not on purpose. We also turned off any noise that we created when he requested that. We didn't even attempt to confront him, because we just also felt vulnerable at that moment, that we didn't really know that someone was really, because there was no warning. He could have knocked at 10 o'clock or at 11 o'clock, at 12 and say, excuse me, keep it down. No, he waited, he steamed, and that's the only time when he exploded, he brought it all to us. So really, but then again, we leave you the energy, whoever you are. He sounds French, and I think he tested the water as well when he realized that we English speakers, because we communicate in English all the time. He kind of like, okay, which language should I use here? Because when he responded, when he started screaming, he waited for me to say something, and I said, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? So that's the only time he said, probably, okay, then I can speak in English. But he sounded quite French to us. So now let's go to the following day. So we slept, okay? We successfully slept, although it's light sleeping, because again, we're going on a flight. Everything is on schedule. We get it picked up, get a taxi, whatever. So when we woke up, Vitrani was already worried. Were you worried about it, right? So he's like, oh my God,
I was like,
they're going to go on a breakfast.
Like, yes, they're going to be in next to us in the breakfast. Even though, yes, they did when we go downstairs. But what I didn't realize that, like, because I thought it would have been like an older guy, grumpy, like older guy. But actually, I was so surprised that he
looks about
young.
30.
He's probably younger
than
us.
He looks about so he looks about like late 20s, or even probably.
And the person next to him is actually like an older woman. So we thought, actually maybe it's the mom, or maybe it's an older partner. I don't know, you know what I mean? But then I feel like the influence is from this woman that made him do it. I think it's not just from him.
See, I think we created a story out of it already, because it's so weird that you are having a holiday with your mother in the same room. He's really young, okay? He's like I said, he's very tall, like he's probably 6'3" or something, but he looks like about 20, middle 20 or something. But the woman looks about 50, late 50. So we're like thinking, that must be the mom. But we look upstairs, it's just one room. Can't be there's another separate room. Yeah. So, okay. And now we're like thinking, does this hotel only have 2 rooms? Or there might be more rooms, but they just didn't come out, because we were the only ones served breakfast. Maybe also because there are only 2 tables where you can eat. It's a very small hotel. So when we sat down, Vitrani was already worried, and she was like thinking, what if they confront us? I said, bet you they won't, because he's so fucking brave to actually knock on the door, because he knows we won't open it because we're girls. And he's a guy, and the way he knocked, it actually created fear. So now, when we all showed up there, the 4 of us, him and his partner / mother, we don't know, we're waiting for him to say something, but he showed up like nothing happened, like he didn't do anything. So I was waiting for him, so he's got no balls. Sorry, mate. I think you were only brave because, apart probably you're pissed off because your sleep was disturbed, or your mom's sleep was disturbed. But yeah, because we couldn't open the door for you, because obviously you were so upset. Why would we open the door when we feel unsafe with that tone of voice, right? And at that time, you're probably thinking, I'll act like I'm not the guest who knocked on your door. So that's exactly what happened, because there was no confrontation.
Awkward, I would say as well. Yeah, it
was
awkward,
because they're literally behind us.
Between them. Yeah, them and us. And it's just like, we know that that's them, and they know that that's us, because we never seen each other's face before, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like never. The first time we kind of like meet face to face, and so it was so awkward, kind of silent as well, like we just talk among us, me and you, and then them. It's just, I was like, gosh, this person is so coward, like,
Exactly. And I think it's just you would know if there is really something wrong with us, because we would have had the same complaints from Riyadh B and Agafai luxury camp, because we never changed. We were as noisy as that when we started in Riyadh B. And the worst part is we were not noisy in the room. We were noisy in the middle of the pool. Remember the couples who offered us banana? They were above us. They would have knocked on our door, but they didn't. You know what I mean? So if you are the guest, one of the guests, and you know that these girls are so noisy, but you know that they're not being noisy because they're being rude. They're just laughing. They're not like, hey, everybody wake up. We're not saying that. We're literally laughing at each other, like, because we're pretending that we're also, how do you call it? We're drowning. Shit stuff that normally teenagers would do. They just probably think, these teenagers. You know what I mean? So it's a very isolated case that the particular person, I don't think the problem is with us, really. So I'm not... We sound like we're not taking ownership of it, but really, if there is really something wrong with us, from the luxury hotel, which is the Agafai, or the Riyadh B, which is also small, we would have gotten the same complaint, but we didn't. Or maybe we got unlucky with that particular guest. So whoever you are, I hope you left a very good review for Dar Bonita, because we did, okay? Because I don't think it affected our stay there, because we still like the service, especially the French woman there who treated us so nicely. And also, I forgot his name, the main reception guy. He was very friendly. He tried his best. And yeah, maybe that is Abdul. I was even thinking Ahmed. So who knows? But yeah, we are still very grateful of Dar Bonita. So it's just, I think the experience was kind of spoiled by a guest who doesn't really know how to go on a holiday. Following day, we had to, of course, get a taxi to go to our how do you call it? No, Simo. Simo had to pick us up.
We asked Simo if he's available the next day to take us
and
back
he said
to the airport.
yes. What an angel. He is definitely an angel.
Such
Shout
a
out to you,
nice
Simo.
person.
Yes. So yeah, he brought us there. No complaints, helped us with our luggages, kindly waited us there because we forgot to tell the walk we had from Dar Bonita to where he was parked. Jesus. And it was raining.
Oh my goodness.
And we had
because of
two
the
luggages,
isn't it?
Yeah, from 2 luggages from the time we arrived, and now because it became 3 because of the extra luggage I have. Horrific, because it's, again, I think the universe says, okay, the girls are leaving, you can rain now. And I kind of, at that time, I don't want to complain as well, because we had the best weather when we were there, and it's just kind of like the 2 days is starting to drizzle, and then our last day literally is just saying, oh, you're not staying here in the full day anyway, I'm going to rain. So it doesn't really matter, so because the whole time we were in the car, we were at the airport. So still good experience. It's just longer queues going back. So there's a lot of checks. Okay. But there's one that happened, another fucking drama. So when we arrived in the UK, we got out of the immigration, no problem. Yeah, no problem. No issues. Passport given, stamp, all that. Got our luggages, quick and easy. And the moment we are going to the checkpoint again, do we look like drug lords? Can you please tell us? Why? Because I've got no words.
Yeah.
I can't fathom. But maybe, because we're Asian, who knows? But they were very kind. They were not like very judgmental. You go. No. It's like, hi, ladies. Do you mind if you stop over here and we check your bags? And that's what we did. So we stopped over. I was even scared of my happy biscuit. It's, the little ball biscuit. Because I'm like, oh no, please don't take it away from us.
Was it not the cigarette that we bought?
Yes.
It was that.
So sad, you made us look like mobs. Yeah, like drug lords with that cigarette. How many packs?
You forgot about the
What?
You forgot the story about the immigration guy flirting with us.
Oh, yeah. That was the one when we arrived in Morocco. So we had to go through immigration, and I thought there would be. Coming from a strict country when it comes to immigration, I don't expect immigration to be sociable. they're usually strict because they are watching your moves. So especially
They
in
need to be, right?
Arab,
Yeah.
especially in Arabic country, you kind of in Dubai they're strict.
You would expect
they
that
don't
to
fucking
be.
smile. Yes, yeah, but no, Moroccans are different. Moroccans are different. So Vitrani and I went on a separate queue, okay, and we both received flirting. Okay, so this particular immigration guy tested me. So I was looking at Vitrani, looking at how she's being interviewed because I can see that she's being flirted at. So I was like smiling, and then my immigration said, "Tanya," and I'm like, "Yeah, yes." And then he said, "I'm testing you if you're Tanya." I said, "Fuck's sake." Yes, I'm Tanya. So and then I think that he kind of lightened up after that, and he said, "Are you Thailander?" I said, "Oh no, I'm Philippine. I'm from the Philippines." So I'm kind of used to like people saying I'm from Thailand. So I said, "From the Philippines. Oh, your eyes are beautiful, like it's brown, blah blah blah." And then I got out first, so I let him flirt, but I kind of like tried to lighten up as well because I'm not used to it. I'm quite shocked that they are that sociable. He's smiling. So he stamped my passport and I have to wait for Vitrani. I can't wait there because there's another person behind me. So I didn't know that there was a story from Vitrani's side. So tell them.
Yeah, so again, he was like just also testing me whether I'm the right person, like, "Oh, Vitrani." And I'm like, "Yes, that's me." And he was like, "Oh," so he's looking at my passport, like, "Oh, Indonesian." And I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, so you're Muslim?" And I'm like, "Baby, what you trying to say here? You want to wife me up?" So yeah, I was like, "Goodness me, gosh." Okay, so yeah, stamped.
Oh my god. Yeah. See, the thing is, Vitrani is really good at that. Like, she is sociable when men flirt with her. Both of us are actually good at, we don't really mind people catcalling. So let's say, "Hi, sexy ladies." We don't. You know, not because we like it, just because, okay, you say that. If we choose what we will take. So if we feel like, okay, you're not safe person to say that, then we ignore you. But if you feel like, okay, you're just trying to be playful, especially if that guy is holding your fucking passport, you know, why would you like, "Excuse me"? He could have probably just changed the whole story there. So Vitrani is really good in
Just
accepting
joking
compliments
as
from
well.
people. Yes. But me, I don't know how to do that. What I'm good at is really haggling. I'm good at asking discounts. I'm good at asking
my
favors.
God, you are one of the best I've ever met. You are, jeez. I was like, you just wouldn't stop, and you like from like, so when he put the price, for example, like 500, it's like, "No, 100, so low." Jeez,
I'll give you an example.
But you got the price that you want though. At the end of it.
Exactly. Because I think it's of the Filipino in me. Filipinos are very good in haggling. So you see this one on my back. So it is apparently a carpet, but I like to use it as a shawl or just a display. So I've been eyeing one since the first day I have arrived. So we were with Saad and we asked someone to, you know, like how much is that? And then he priced us at around 450 dirhams, so which is around about like 37 quid. So okay, I'll think about it because I've already spent 57 pounds first day because of the bakur and all the sorts of stuff. So I said on my second day though, of going on shopping on my own without Vitrani, I went back again to the same guy and I was priced with 1,000 dirham and I said no. So I said walked away. I didn't even try to haggle. No, because with that price, that's already like 10 times with whatever increase they have. So I said, no, I'm not going to win here. So I left. So I kept walking, and on my way back, now even I'm supposed to actually go on my way back so I can hit the timeline I promised Vitrani. I didn't, because I decided to haggle this. It was given to me initially as 400 or 500, and I said, brother, expensive. And I walked away. Okay, sister, how much? So I said, 180.
Oh,
Tulo, sister.
You need to remind me what is how much means in Arab. What was it?
I forgot. Oh my god.
Oh, you keep saying it. I love it when you say it.
Yes, I forgot. Oh my god. I'll Google it and then I'll try it. How much in?
I just love when you say it. And I was like, brother. And then you said how much.
There. I found it. So it says shahal.
Oh, that's the
brother, Shahal.
Shahal.
Shahal. Yeah. And then he said, well, 400. I said, too expensive. And I said, sister, how much? Okay. I said, 180. There was about a lot of back and forth, and eventually I got the price. So 180. So that's technically 15 pounds. And this is wool. This is
maybe
wool.
even
So
less.
so this is exactly the bracelet sign symbol that I put on Vitrani and my
With the eye.
bracelets. It's a symbol of our friendship. So it's like a reminder that we've been together in this place and we're protected and we enjoyed it. It's our first together. It's the growth and the blooming of our friendship. So I thought I needed that because I wanted the one that says Coco Chanel. I want that one, but I said it doesn't make sense. So Coco Camel or something like that. Coco Camel. So I said, it doesn't make sense. So I'll just get the one that would symbolize my friendship with Vitrani and how we started, going on a holiday. So I got that. So there you are. Win-win, right? So I bought a lot of things. Coco Camel, right? This is Coco Chanel. So there you are. But I think what Vitrani can't handle really is my spending. Vitrani can't handle my spending because Vitrani is very good with money. So she's not really a shopping girl. I am.
Yeah, I'm not a shopping girl. So like when I go on holiday, it's the last thing I want to do. Like I like to just like explore or even like dinners or whatever. Like I would spend my money on those instead of like shopping. But like Tanya is the opposite. Like she would like want to. Well, she would want to do other things as well. But I think she wants to put aside a time to do her shopping.
Do shopping, yeah. So see, the thing is, Vitrani could have complained about that. She complained initially. What the fuck are you buying? But I know. I think I know
like,
how to tease her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bribed her with some stuff as well. I got you something though. And she, even if she's not materialistic, I mean, but see, I don't know because I know she doesn't like jewelry. Okay. She's not really a big fan of all flashy things. But when I got her the bracelet, it's very simple. She likes simple, not daring, nothing
I love
flamboyant.
simple things. Yeah.
Yes. So
This is
I got
also
her a
from
bracelet
Tanya's. How lovely is that?
yeah, it's a hand chain. Oh yeah, beautiful. So we've
So
got the same.
simple.
So you see, we're very besties. You know what I mean? So I know where to tickle her. So I said, I came late. I'm gonna buy her bracelet. So that's what I did. So I did get her that. So I'm quite happy that she liked it. I was like worried as well. Would she like this? But I think it's simple enough. So I think she would. Okay. We nearly finish with our episode, very special episode.
No, I think we talk like so much, right?
I think this is the longest podcast I've ever had. Because we're like literally 7-Eleven. We don't fucking shut up. It's just like forever. And this is how we are in bed, on dinner.
Imagine
doing
like
Morocco.
if we are together face to face to get like all the time. Imagine like this no ending. Like we keep talking. Like even at night we're like, right, I think we need to sleep. Actually, and then like conversation starting again, and I'm like, no, sleep now.
Remember that? I said, okay, let's sleep now. I think it was the first night, and then I said, okay, I'm sleeping, Vitrani, and she said, okay, me too. And then, actually, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, she's gonna sleep, she said, but she interrupted me 5 times. That's how she is. Her sleeping takes a while to load.
So many things in my mind. I want to get it out.
But let's mention this though. I think it's quite imperative to our friendship. We kind of like thought of some people we can bring next time, like kind of like bring balance or dynamic to our friendship. But we thought, I don't think anyone would survive us because we are too much. We take photos too much, to the point that Vitrani's phone is on fire. It's literally spouting error message saying you need to sync your fucking iCloud
The
because we
storage
take
is
so
full.
much. Yes, yeah. So it's just unbelievable. It's just unreal. I don't think anyone would survive us just because we're so extra together. So we're not just happy with one photo. We're not just happy with the same look. No, we keep changing. We do a lot. I think the only people who will survive us is our sisters, because it's just
it's
like they know
they're
us
similar
already.
again to us.
Yes. Yes, but apart from that, our circle, as much as we wanted to bring in people to this dynamic, I just don't think you will survive. It's not because you're awful or you're boring. It's just we're too much. We're saving you.
It's we actually saving you from hating us by the end of the holiday.
Yes, absolute 100%. I think that's it, because we're just too much. That even Sad is probably a female. Nah, I don't think he'll stand us.
Yeah,
He's a boy. That
But the thing is, Sad. The thing is with Sad, he's not taking a lot of photos. That's the thing. Like, he can probably just like manage us as like, oh, they're loud, because he's actually loud himself as well. But when it comes to taking photos, he's probably like, oh, is it not enough already? Or like, you know what I mean? He would probably just get sick of it already.
But the thing is, Sad is a photographer though. Sad is a photographer, so he knows our.
He's a photographer in a certain way though, not like people. Like,
oh
not
yes,
in,
people,
like,
not subjects.
people
yes.
with posing.
Yeah. But let's admit it, when he took a photo of us, he was literally directing us. Look at that side. Look at it. And then us. We love that moment though, because we're like thinking, okay, we do it. We
were like,
follow him.
okay.
We're like, okay, we do that. And then he showed the photo. Yeah. He showed us the photo and the result. We're like, wow. So it's, we need that kind of people who won't really, we don't care if you judge us. So let's say we try to bring you in and you judge us after, let's say, the holiday, and you're just like, oh my God, I can't stand them. Fine. You have the right to say that, because really we're just too much. So we're kind of like reevaluating again. Do we bring someone in, or we just stick together, because it's just too much. It's just, imagine the rude French. It came to that point. So if you're not ready for that, sorry, then maybe stay out of it for now until you get to know us. I mean, we're crazy enough. People know us crazy enough, but just imagine 4 days with us, Good luck with your soul. Okay, wait. Okay, we're veering away. My God, here we go again. Why are we like this? We're unstoppable. Okay, now, so to close this though.
Like this?
Why? There's nothing wrong with me. Something is wrong with you, girl. You keep talking to me and you keep replying every time I say something. I think the problem is with you.
Honestly,
You got response all the time.
Honestly, there's no stopping us. There's no stopping us.
I know,
Someone needs to
it's
stop us
weird.
now.
Exactly. Probably put a fucking tape in our mouth. Okay, so now 2 more questions. So, what have we learned from each other from this very short trip, but so fucking meaningful? What have you learned about each other? So let's say about me, or about yourself as well.
I would say that I'm surprised how similar we are. Like we mentioned, like before you kind of lived with each other like 24/7, you wouldn't know that person that well until you actually experience it together. And I would say that like you are pretty much like my version of me, and so it's very comfortable to find like a friend like that, like a bestie now, like a best friend, you know what I mean? Because maybe before we were just like looking at each other as a friend, but now like, oh my God, he's like my best friend now, like,
Yeah, I think I completely agree with you 100%. She is me. So that's how I look at you. She is a version of me that is very good with money, that is very good with map, that is very good with planning and structures and all that. Very like but same, just a different timeline. And I am your different version, who's like so like doesn't fucking care about everything and anything. And it's just like so nice to see the version of you that what you always wanted to have, and someone is showing that to you. And it's a fucking good combination and dynamic that when you put them together, it just fucking like yin and yang.
We complement each other, aren't we? Like, I think we complete each other as like, oh, you have this positive side of me that I don't really have, and the same as you with me. But yeah, I think we just complemented each other really well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you don't have something I have, and I don't have something what you have, and we don't find that intimidating. We actually kind of like flow with it and complement with it. It's amazing. This is what I love about this friendship, because even if we are different, we are still alike in so many ways that makes you feel like, am I fucking looking at myself in the mirror? But see, the thing is, this trip meant so much. It's because I discovered something about myself, that I can be so much authentic or so true and be myself and still be accepted. I think that just revealed, because I'm only like that with my husband. You know, I'm only like that with my best friend.
Well, that's
from the
the thing.
Philippines.
It's like,
yeah, with my sisters.
yeah, it's almost like actually there's a friend that I can be myself around. You know, it's not just like my sisters or my mom or like our family directly. It's you can actually find that friend, like, and be yourself as well at the same time. And it happened to be you, and I'm just like so thankful that like this trip made us realize that, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I'm just so glad that I found someone actually that if I do something crazy, she'll not be surprised anymore. That, you know, let's say if I do something crazy in the office, it's not crazy enough for her anymore. So let's say everybody was like, oh my God, Tanya, you did that. Vitrani will be the only person who would like,
I'll probably just laugh because
again.
I'm like, yeah, of course that's her. Like, yeah,
that's her. So, you know, it's something like at least someone can back you up and say, I know her. It's normal for her, girl. You haven't seen half of it. So I think that's the most amazing part. It's like discovering something, also finding someone that accepts you fully with no hold bars. But the last question though is, where is the next destination? We haven't planned yet. Yeah, we haven't, right? We've got two options. Yes.
So one of them is Portugal.
Yes. And the other one is Albania. Yes. So we haven't decided when. Oh, actually, we kind of like decided when, but not a specific date. So it's around July.
No.
Because of
July, like summer. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat like that. Because we kind of like learned a lesson that if you push it December, you either get a cold weather or you'll just be
cold weather.
I don't know. Yeah, so we're still deciding on that. We haven't fully decided yet. We're still in the talks. Yeah, and we still have again the same timeline of 4 days, because again we're mums. We've got fucking responsibilities, so we can
But you know what? We've got 4 days, 4 nights or 4 days. It's actually the longest I've ever like left my kids. So yeah, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. And I was telling this to Martin that the 4 days felt like fucking 2 full weeks, and I absolutely love it. It just felt like so many things happened. And this is why it ran through this, like for how many hours, this interview. It's because of that. It just felt like so many things happened. No dull moment. That's it.
In the day, you feel like there's so many things happen, and like there's always drama. There's always something, laughing, eating, like so many experiences that we've had. It just felt like it's a longer the holidays, even though it's only 4 nights.
What will be interesting is because, of course, we're not going back to Morocco, and I don't know if Saad's got a mob team around Albania or Portugal, then he can help us again. But again, it'll be interesting. Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to find out how we're going to survive just the two of us. You know what I mean? Like what's going to be the difference of this without really following a certain schedule, because with Saad, we had to like, okay, meet him up and then ask him, where do we find this? Or like, I need help with Tanya, she's missing. Or like, I need to do this, what do we do? Or help us haggle. So how? It's just like completely us, like literally, whoa, go girls, bye. So it'll be interesting. So I can't wait to find out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of it'll be a lot of things happening again, and I can't wait.
But because this time around we're gonna go to like a beach destination, maybe it's more relaxed.
I hope. Yeah. Well, I'm telling the viewers, I hope you are all ready for our sexy photos. It's going to be a privilege for you to see us in our swimsuit and probably do some crazy dances again, like who knows, kicking another slippers on the beach. And we need to do more dances though. Remember that mountain dance? We need to do that. The beach. You remember that? You panning. No camel photographer though. So we've got the secret jokes, and we're probably thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? So there you are. But yeah, there are there are more stuff that you
We tell
can
the
stay
story. It
tuned
wouldn't
for.
be funny. You have to be there.
I don't.
Like,
Yeah. I think because it involves video as well. Like, look at that. And I'm like, my imagination
it
started
was
thinking, if we do that, who do we fucking ask? What is the camel guy will do that for us? Brother, not too early. You know, it's like me acting it out needs to be done properly for you to actually laugh with us. So yeah, she nearly pissed herself when I was trying to act it out because it's just still funny for us, you know. So yes, it's going to be exciting. There's a lot for you to watch out, and again, it's always going to be part of Bleep It or Not, whatever travels we go through. And of course, you're going to be learning the goss around that, the drama that happened within that particular travel, and we can't wait to tell you. But of course, all the photos and the videos you've watched now, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you feel like you've traveled with us and got to know us on a deeper level. Of course, but thank you very much first of all to you, my love, because you made time today, and it's 11:40. We had to pause for a while because of Beyond. Oh my God, my cough. Gladly, it's not my closing spiel yet, but I wanted to say thank you again for that beautiful trip that we had in Morocco, and I would happily do it 10 times more. I think when we decided, like, once the kids are a bit older, we'll increase the days that we spend, you know, our holidays. Yes, and then probably a bit 100%. Further around your country or my country. But Asia. There's still more of countries within the Europe that we can visit, so we can't wait to show you and make you part of that travel and this friendship continue growing. So thank you for really pushing me to do that holiday, because I wouldn't do anything. She's literally done everything. So thank you. And the most important part is the friendship. I'm so glad that we've actually decided to expand this friendship, because we could have just simply became just colleagues.
Yeah.
So
and also you. Like, I want to make this an annual thing for us as well, so that, like, looking back, we're like, oh, there's always something between me and you, like, every year. So it's just like, yeah, it's lovely. I want to continue.
It is. Yeah, I think it's initially, now I remember something. Initially, we wanted this only as a gift for being 40 years old. It's like an extension of our birthday all the way old. Remember, all the way to December, and we kind of forgot that now, but so it just kind of triggered a memory that yes, we just wanted to gift ourselves 40. We want to do something special, but no, girl, we are just starting the game. So this year we're going to be turning 41, means we are winning, so we're going to be doing more amazing stuff and more travels together and more things to do together as well. So this is not going to be the last time you'll see Vitrani in this podcast, because we'll still be in other podcasts like the Oaf Orchid reviewing more food, and she'll still be again part of the mainstay guest for the following travels that we have. So V, thank you again for your time today and for your patience while I put the Ben to sleep. So I can't wait.
We should. I don't mind. It's like almost midnight now.
I know, it's almost midnight now. And just like that, our Moroccan chapter comes to a close. From the moment we landed to the moment we left, Morocco gave us more than just a holiday. It gave us memory. It gave us laughter. It gave us lessons, and it gave us a friendship that somehow came back even stronger than when we arrived. We came as colleagues who became friends. We left as soul sisters with stories that will live forever. From souks of Marrakesh to the silence of the Agafay Desert, from the street food to 5-star luxury, from getting lost to finding ourselves, this trip reminded us that life is meant to be lived loudly, fully, and with the people who make your heart feel at home. And that is you, Vitrani. Even when you're thousands of miles away. So Morocco, thank you so much. Saad, thank you. Simon, thank you. To our brothers and sisters in Marrakesh, shukran. And for the magic, for the madness, and for the memories, and to everyone listening, thank you for traveling with us. And this has been Bleep It or Not with me, Tanya, and my bestie, Vitrani, where stories are real, friendships are sacred, and adventure are always worth taking. Until the next journey, stay wild, stay curious, and never ever be afraid to book the fucking trip. Go girls. So bye everyone. Well done to us. Bye. Ciao. Love you.
Vitrani in her sunglasses, Tanya in a borrowed scarf, terracotta rooftops glowing, spices in the air so sharp. Laughter in a tiny taxi, windows down, hot dry wind, 2 passports in one backpack, whole adventure just begins.